Even more. Yeah, no worries. Are you ready? Let's fight. The Western Front has fallen silent for now. The Gagori and Gravekeeper are out of the Foundation site, but we have other contact methods. All is under control. Besides, on the Eastern Front, a S-1 Ledenveye was seen near a village, attacked and forced to land. The pilot's identity is unclear, so the aircraft could have been controlled by the enemy. If the S-1 Ledenveye is in enemy's hands and disappeared by them, it could be redeployed to the Eastern Front. The situation will be unpredictable. The burning is gone, but the strange symbols appear to be some kind of arcane encryption message. Don't have enough details to figure them out yet. We need to keep gathering information. With more intel, we might be able to change the situation.
Things fall apart, and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know she was your girl. You showed her the world, but fell out of love, and you both let go. She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her. Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Like a fever, like a burning alive, like a sign. Did I cross the line? Golden waves of wheat. I know no one wants to hear babbles, and I do not enjoy writing babbles either. So, I will be direct. The wheat is growing great this year. Planting season has only just ended, yet the fields are already turning gold. Give it a little longer, and we'll surely have a fine harvest. When you return, you'll be eating the best bread. I promise. Though it reminds me of old Anton. He said that the wheat is growing too fast. 80 years of life and he had never seen anything like it. Grisha joked this because he hadn't lived long enough, and earned himself a whipping. Anton may be old, but his temper is as sharp as ever, and he can still swing a shaska well enough to silence any teasing. That said, he claimed it was some kind of omen, and insisted we send the Koldani in the village to take a look. Alright, I have babbled after all. If you read this far, thank you. Truth be told, I'm already waiting for that bread myself. You truly have nothing to worry about at home.
Non-human fashion sharing. With the skillful use of color and composition, beauty can easily transcend any form. A ribbon, a piece of steel. Someone thinks that proper attire should exhibit the right balance of softness and toughness. What reflects in your heart will naturally adorn you. Just stay focused and sharp. The shard from Magic Mirror. Suitcase cleanup. Necessary hassles to avoid unnecessary troubles.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you find any mushrooms during your cleaning, please don't touch, eat, or disturb them. Should I use the red garbage bag or the black one?
An indecisive person. Arcane art appreciation. A successful lesson in real-world setting. An excellent exercise. Hmm. Secretive, decisive, and elegant casting techniques. Secretive, decisive, and elegant casting postures. A must study for any arcanist. A brief introduction strategy. Timekeeper. I see. A brief introduction to strategy also into the secret enhancement method. A top student with ginger hair.
Now who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me. Oh right, the eyeball still works even when disconnected. Internet probably. I can see myself through Aiba. Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much.
Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Yes, it is one of that jokes. It is my speed of game. Focus, you got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Looks fine to me.
Let's try.
Sometimes someone looks away just like thee, but no one hath noticed it. Bonjour. Comment
allez-vous?
Good morning. Someone is practicing how to rotate the plate on the tip of the sword and keep balance. In the age when someone lived, breakfast is not customary. However, thy meal looks so delicious that someone would like to have some grease for himself.
Seems to have a bit of a higher pitch.
Are you worried about going bald if you stay up late? Someone hath an ancient secret recipe from my lord. Oh, please do not look at the portrait of his grandson. Someone believes there is no necessary connection between the two. Many years ago, on a starry night, an old friend drove to the moon. This may surprise thee, but even an elderly armor remembers things past once in a while.
And that brings us to the end of our tour. It's on me. You look like you need the money more than I do.
I knew you lot weren't so bad.
The burn.
Rock and roll attitude, by
You
the
look
way.
poor.
Stick it to the money-grabbing men.
This is your stop, Mr. Pioneer. Now, while I would normally charge more based on your garb, if one were to look closer, they would actually notice that your outfit is entirely discounted. And so, I will offer you a discount as well. 2 francs.
Well now, it seems you have seen right through me. While I do my best to keep up my gentleman's facade, I admit that my clothes are not exactly top of the line. I will gladly take your discount.
I must say, it was quite exciting to be a getaway driver for psychiatrists helping their patients. In all honesty, I believe that I should actually not charge you for this particular ride. After all, it feels rather strange to charge someone who's helping others like you are. While I appreciate the thoughts, I must insist that I pay. The foundation pays me quite well. So here, 3 francs. Also, take my card. If ever you need, I have a new office here in Paris that is open at all times, should the need arise.
Doctor? Oh, how strange. I could have sworn I saw the doctor enter this taxicab. I must still be hallucinating.
How strange indeed. This would-be passengers just entered my cab and left without even talking to me. Am I invisible? Well, this is your stop.
Oh, I'm afraid I haven't got any money. Could I tempt you with this raw chicken?
That's not something that I can really accept as payment. But it looks like you need this more, so let's just call this on the house, okay? Thank you for bringing us to the Paris Observatory. Here's your payment. Mademoiselle, this is far too much. Although we did drive all the way here to the Paris Observatory, it would really only cost you 5 francs. Not this much. Oh, from hearing from Kakanya, it sounds like you've been offering a lot of discounts to my friends. Consider this as payment for all the ones who couldn't pay for themselves. And I do apologize for them. Well then, farewell. It seems I'm breaking even today. Although it would have been fine if it were not the case. Huh? C'est la vie.
I won the race?
Of course you did, Rakis. No one's faster than you. This is exactly how it happened, remember?
Nope. I didn't.
Congratulations, Nautica. Congratulations.
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 Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Ometa to, Shinji. I mean, Nautica. I'm so proud of you. You want us to hold the line? Fine. We'll hold the line. But tomorrow's offensive? That is suicide.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. Yes, that just spells out love. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made me and you. A sincerely wonderful good morning from the void. My name is Decaf Nvidia. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I am also a voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both of those things in the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we are playing Reverse 1999. I know my schedule's been a little bit erratic since my days off changed to Monday and Tuesday, but this week is particularly light as I went on vacation out of town and just came back from a trip. Actually, I probably should have said it in my title, huh? It's a little bit late, but, you know, let people know that it's like my first stream back since, well, last week. Not that long ago. There we go. All right. And here in Reverse 1999, I plan on doing a couple of things. Oh, hang on. That's my editing thing. And above my head is my Chrome capture? Okay, there we go. Hello, Dan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, you guys can hear the game yet. Not that you'll need to hear the game in a minute here, but may as well. There's a couple of things that I want to do before the patch ends. First off, there's the web event, which we're going to do here in a second. As soon as I can find it. What was it called? Ah, here it is. The Turquoise Serpent Club. Mexico City, the eve of Dia de los Muertos. Chasing leads on the resurrection ritual. An uninvited detective steps into a past concealed beneath layers of pigment and plaster. Here, death is but a part of the cycle of life. Tonight, we welcome our departed ones back to the world of the living. Ooh. I was already planning on covering the song Lacrime de Me or Remember Me from Coco, and now I have an even bigger reason to. Haha. With Reverse 999 visuals, that is. Complete main story stuff. Amateur Detective Salon. Okay, there's an event shop. Oh, so this is a main story. Huh. Yeah, the skulls. Counterpoint of Life and Death. A side story for Lawrence Butterfly. Oh, Ramona's the new character. I thought it was a character named Rhiannon or something. Okay, so it's Lawrence Butterfly and Ramona who are the new characters here. Also, she has a side story. Also, the date on that. Up until 6/18. Okay, we might end up doing the anecdote first, then Lawrence Butterfly's side story then, and then Ramona. Also, Lawrence here is not a true limited, so her side story does not run all patch long. Okay. 14 rolls. Okay, nice, nice. Moonlight gardening. During the event. Okay. I think that's the web event. I'm pretty sure. Like, it has a date and everything, and the 28th seems familiar. Or it could be like an in-game thing, like the observation box from Lucy Arcade this patch. Rimit Cup Sticker Edition. Oh, Critter Crash. Okay. Looks like we're getting the Critter Crash game mode again. Nice, nice. I hope they'll rebalance the game. The Volcano PS got a little bit out of hand. Just a little bit. Kind of made all other game mode, like team setups kind of obsolete. Hi Mizuya, welcome in. Yo Decaf, I thought you were going to live because your YouTube schedule. Huh. Anyway, how's the trip? Hi, also the chat. Oh yeah, I did not have like the presence of mind to set up my YouTube schedule in advance this week. I'll fix that a bit later after tonight's stream, but like, yeah, I didn't actually end up And I think this one went in advance. I meant to do it yesterday, but I was just too tired for my trip, I think. The trip was a lot of fun. I went on a yacht for the first time, and I had a lot of good food. Won a couple things, and just generally it's like hang out with my workmates and had a nice time out there. But also, I was awake for 36 hours straight during the trip because I came from a shift at work. So like on the second day, I was fully out of it. Aha! Freestorm Protocol is now permanent in the next patch. Okay, okay. New playable characters added. Each character has unique exploration skills and exclusive events. New day-night maps added. That doesn't seem like they're rerunning the old versions, though. That seems like they're just kind of doing a new one. Okay. Oh, here we go. Reward type updated. Limited rewards from past versions cannot be claimed. Okay, that makes me a bit hopeful that they're gonna like make the first 3 versions permanent as well, and maybe let us like do the story. Because I was able to record part 2 and part 3's like gameplay and cutscenes, but part 1 not so much. Okay. So let's see if I can do that, then I can compile it into a playlist, and then people can enjoy the story in a more abbreviated form. It's also tied to the lore analysis video I'm going to do, with Ludwig sticking his beak down Enigma's throat. Also, hello to the Twitch side. Welcome into Yeppers Peppers, as well as to Sidayo-san, or sorry, Sidia-san. Tidia-san here. Sidia-san could not sleep. I get that. Mizuya says, glad to hear it goes well. Wait, you're up for how many hours? So, on the day of my trip, I came from a shift at work, right? So, like that full day had passed, and you know, I had woken up that day at 5 p.m. and then left for got on the bus at 9 in the morning. So 17 hours like before the trip had even started. And then the actual proper apparently had all the activities in the morning. So I was awake for a full 38 hours because I was awake until like 4 in the morning 2 days later. So on my trip I was awake for a full 38 hours, and then there was still a second day of the like hotel stay. I spent the second day of the hotel stay in my room for the most of it, just sleeping it off. And then when I got home, I joined MJ for like stream instead of like immediately going to bed, because I thought, oh wow, I'm weirdly well rested, you know, might as well like just continue on this train. I immediately after like MJ's stream ended though, I was out like a light. I slept like a full 11 hours after that, and I was like, well, there goes my weekend. Because like Monday and Tuesday yesterday were just like taking turns catching up on sleep. Dan says, gonna try maxed out read next patch while Lingering Glow, Read Prompt 2, and Bloodside carry. Ooh, interesting, Dan. Looking forward to it. I've been working on building Read myself. I mastered her level and I have her at R5, I think, or R6. I'm trying to get her up to R10 at least, so I can play Read Prompt 2 as well. And I got to try the negative status team in Freestorm Protocol, which is a ton of fun. Six's Euphoria is very interesting in like how much damage it deals. And I'm wondering how that will translate when I play the negative status team in Series of Dusk. And in the, of course, permanent version of Freestorm Protocol, right? With the reward type updating to like include limited rewards from the past versions, I'm hopeful this means that the old stories will be back as well, but we shall see, right? It will remain to be seen, like what they're going to do with that until the patch comes out, unless you play CN and you already know, right? War Room update: a blazing key can be used to awaken the specific epiphany. I do hope that the war room rewards come back, but I understand like why it's so limited. It's just that it's just a bit of a shame that they lock lore behind it as well. Not a big fan of like time limiting lore all that much. Let's see. New Tide Pod mode. Okay. Support system added. Finally, characters from other players can be invited as your support characters. This is important. Goodness gracious. I have P5 Madame Lucy and P5 Tooth Fairy if anyone wants to borrow those. But holy cow, that is a long time coming. I feel like Tide Pod mode had the best of intentions to like gather in the end game players looking for more combat, but also they didn't do a good job of like spreading out the like content that comes to Tide Pod mode. Tide Pod mode is just like 20 repetitive battles of modifiers, and they front-loaded all of the rewards into one patch. Even if it was like over 80 days, it still felt very, very repetitive. Even if it was fun for like the first couple of fights, by fight number 30 you're like, oh man, I'm still doing this. It's very time consuming. Key of Thought and Grow materials. Euphoria's 4. Oh right, it's in War Room. Spathadia! Yeah, let's go! Where's my J Euphoria, Bluepock? If you're gonna give Euphoria to Spathadia, where's the Euphoria for Jay? Jay here has had his shield overwritten by almost every other character except Miss New Babel. Come on. Come on. You got Spathadia here. Jay is the logical next step. Also Tuesday, so we're gonna be upping the poison team again. I don't know Reed can be played in Green Prompto team, but her kit is good for general buff, I think. Oh, she's playable in the Impromptu team because of her damage bonuses for all types of damage, including inspiration, which I think is separate from Genesis damage. I'm not entirely sure. You know, take whatever advice I give on that with a grain of salt. Me too, still waiting for JDCAF. Mizu99 Dan says, I only jokingly call Plant Prompto Read Prompto. You already had Paper Heron's best in slot. Ah. Hey, I actually got an acronym this time. I know what that is. I don't often get acronyms, but hey, that one I got. Looks like we're getting some free Euphoria materials as well. Atsa! Ooh. Now, is it the good Atta that we had in the like first half of the game, or is it the speedrun do it in 2 turns Atta? I'm okay with either, but I prefer the former. Just to let you know, Bluepock. Upgrade these cards. Each team has its own distinct fame cards. Okay. Oh no, not just fame cards. Aw, total number of rounds. Man. Okay, I guess we're going back to speedrun Atta. Fine, whatever. We have Blood Tide and Impromptu and Plant Prompto now, so it's not like it'll be difficult for me, but holy cow, it's gonna be bad for new players. Which I guess new players wouldn't necessarily be doing the combat stuff anyway. But yeah, that's a shame. Oh well. Mizuya says, read as a plan, so you guess. Main's Bulletin is back. Okay, we got Distortion of Faith, Insatiable Bloodsucker, and the Cocoon Lament. Which I think is like Plant Prompto, and... actually no, Distortion of Faith type 2 it says. So maybe it'll lean into whatever Miss Stranger does, or Lawrence Butterfly. Which I now know is Lawrence Butterfly and not... No, actually, I knew for a while. I heard the butterfly part and I was like, that's Miss Stranger, right? I was just joking about it being, you know, Lawrence Cavendish, aka Forget Me Not. So this might lean into whatever Miss Stranger does, maybe. Plant Prompto team, and then Lingering Glow. Or maybe Lingering Glow for both. I forget what to do actually for the vampire. Yes! I knew it! We're going to Mexico, so it's gotta be Centurion. Ah, man. I call this one. It's been 3 years. Centurion is long overdue for an anecdote. Not to say like I didn't enjoy the anecdotes for the other characters. We have like 100 characters to get through. But anecdotes is a way to like showcase characters that aren't necessarily the 6 stars that are on the banners per se, right? Centurion was one of the like OG 1.0 characters, and I think the only place we really got a story for her is technically Artificial Somnambulism, but like one like piece of dialogue in a sea of like NPC like dialogue, right? It was more focused on I'd argue Tenant in Artificial Somnambulism's like hallucination in that scene than it was on Centurion. And actually, I'm really remembering if Centurion was even in there. Like, I remember Pavio, the Fool, and Tenant. I'm now second guessing myself if Centurion was in there. It's been a long time since I played like the OG Artificial Somnambulism. Mizuya says, back in my day, Centurion was the best DPS on par with A Knight. Oh, yeah, same. She carried me through a lot of like the early game. Although my main DPS would depend on which Shaflatus I was playing, of course. Like, for a while it was Eternity and Centurion. I didn't get to play A Knight as often, actually, because I ended up playing the not impromptu team, but the star team originally, which was like 37 and Windsong back then. Although before it was Windsong as my main DPS for star, it was Baby Blue, and my plat team it was Satsuki. I was trying to roll for Jessica, but I never got around to like playing Jessica before she was kind of outclassed by like other plant characters that come down, later down the line, specifically Marcus. Dan says, granted, Centurion Stage introduced the Dice Battles gimmick for the first time before Return to Chapter 9. Ah, okay. So, was that her in Artificial Somnambulism? Was I misremembering, or was that real? We got Double Analysis, Cosmic Overture, Revelry roaring at the jukebox, of course. Silver stands the Silver Tower. Gift of the Stars, which is like a login event. The Strange Attract. Okay, there's the banner. All right, these are just banners. Ramona and what's her name? Stranger. Lawrence Butterfly. Sorry, she has so many names. Sister Grace and gosh, what did Argus call her? Kayla? Casey? Kaylee? I actually don't remember anymore. Hey, Broom Rerun, along with Corvus. The ones who kind of like shook the game with their dynamo and burn mechanics. Like people say that Corvus kind of outclassed Madame Lucy in terms of dynamo now. I think that, in my opinion, that really still only applies in Main's Bulletin. In other places, it takes a long time for me to actually like get Corvus's thing going to actually do a bunch of damage. I even tried playing Corvus in Pre-Storm Protocol alongside Madame Lucy. Madame Lucy was doing more damage every time. But then again, I might have just been playing Corvus wrong. Ripples on the water, of course. As long as not reflections of the water, that's okay. Wait. There's a Roar Jukebox there. There's a Roar Jukebox up here? Oh, no, it's the paid version. Okay. For some reason, they had in 2 separate banners. Like, these are the same thing. One is just paid for, and you get slightly more rewards. Or double more rewards. Hello, Sarlacc. Welcome in. I'll shout you out later when MJ joins us, so that I'm not, like, doing double shoutouts. The folks should still go follow Sarlacc over on his channel regardless. Click on their name to give them a follow. Garments for Corvus and Kipperina. Okay. Which I think means that I'll be skipping the outfits this patch. Which is good because my wallet kind of like dried out in this current patch. I bought like 4 different outfits. So I need to kind of like hold off on buying any more until like I can do my projects which require funding, and maybe like get some stuff that's good for stream before I like purchase outfits again. So that's all good. I'll be away, so no worries. Just listening and pretending I know what you're talking about for a few minutes. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The fun of hearing people gush about their passions. Even if they don't necessarily understand. Okay. So cosmetics, 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 materials, materials, things you can buy. Ah, wow. Okay. Something tells me that the person in charge of the event notice maybe isn't as big a fan as the Ripples on the Water either, because they hid Ripples on the Water deep down in there, and they didn't like put a banner on it or anything like to design it. They just like hid it in the text where all the other purchasables are. Midsummer's gift pack, okay, and Midsummer's offer, okay. I'm looking for the web event. Where is the web event? Let's say be in news. Ah, here we go. The breathtaking gallery. I don't know if it's a daily task thing or if it's just like you log in and it's done. But let's go ahead and find out. I'm gonna go ahead and get the game now, so we can focus on the web event. And I might even be doing some voice acting here in a minute. Let's see. That's so loud. Here, I'll lower it for you guys at least. I can't lower it for myself any further, but I can spare you guys from how loud the web event is. Sorry if my voice got a little bit louder too. I'm trying to like compete with it in my own head. Bongo drums. Okay, participate to earn clear drops times 60. Oh, scan the code for mobile for better experience. That's okay. I don't mind playing on PC. Huh. That is a weird clash of music. A little bit dissonant, even. I assume this is a trailer? Yeah, okay. The city's been plagued by a string of strange murders recently. All of them still unsolved. It's left a heavy gloom hanging over the place. People say all these cases have something to do with that. Gallery. I must stop more from happening. Time to sneak inside and investigate. Hopefully, I can find some useful clues. Oh, we're playing as someone. Huh. I wonder who. Swipe right under the gallery. Yeah, this music seems a little bit off. There's a backpack here. Maybe there's something that can be used for light inside. Check the backpack. Yeah, the guitar and the drums are not in rhythm. Weird. I think that might be the web event. Or is maybe intentional? I don't know. Something for light. Marigolds. A vibrant cluster of orange, warm as the sun, guiding the souls of the departed home. They're always used to decorate the streets for Day of the Dead. Did somebody say orange, my lord?
My lords. Incense. Incense, woven from agave leaves and sage. Its soothing scent eases your frayed nerves. This soothing fragrance, it really calms my nerves.
And this seems kind of creepy. Is this supposed to be like a scary patch? And Chewie's getting a Euphoria too, so like, was this supposed to come on Halloween or something?
Small candle. A candle with fine carvings, presumably for imported important, presumably for important exorcisms. But your need for this is a little bit more urgent. This'll work. Light it bright in the room.
Thank you, Dan.
Light at last. Wait, was that I heard? You found my backpack?
That was like a steel pan group thing, and then there's some random in the dark corner with the guitar. Yeah, exactly. The guitarist is like, "Hey, what's up? You want to hear Wonderwall?" Dan says, wouldn't it surprise me? The trailer literally shows someone sleeping in and walking from a grave. Ooh. Haven't seen the trailer yet, and I don't plan to until after I play the main story. Unless someone like shows it to me, and then, in which case it's fine.
You found my backpack? Well, at least it fell into the hands of a living person and not one of those. Never mind. You don't need to know. Huh? Where's my candle? You didn't use it to go poking around in the dark, did you? You did? Well, find anything? Never mind. Now's not the time for details. Listen, this is no place to wander. You had better get out of here, now. Some things are worse than getting lost.
Hello, Ramona. Their souls will... Oh, whoop.
Why is a piece missing from your painting? That painting just moved. Suspicious. Poke it and see what happens.
I wanted to see my Ramona thing. Oh, I guess I'll see it later. There is a giveaway event on X if you want to participate. Or Twitter, as it's actually called. Let's see. Oh, it's the Picasso Manus. Ooh, we're finally gonna get lore on her, huh?
Lady by the Lake. Why was I left here alone? From Paris to Mexico City. I just wanted someone to talk to. Wait, don't go. You are investigating, right? I can help. The paintings are all incomplete. Maybe you fix them, then you'll find more clues. But be careful. You might set off a trap. Let me see what I have that could help. Here, please take these paints. And maybe you could take me with you when you leave? Not sure this will help with any finding clues, but see what you can do. The saber matches the missing part of the lower right painting, so let's start from there. The lower right paint. The saber matches the missing part of the lower right painting. Let's start there. The painting needs a dark blue piece. Mix black and blue.
Okay. On the app formerly known as Twitter. Right. Or the artist formerly known as Prince.
Place the painted piece in its place. That should complete it.
Okay, I think it'll let me like actually zoom in and see all these later. I'm gonna click I'm gonna click on the screen so I can move on for now.
Now, time to fix the other paintings.
Huh. I know I can go back to it now. Oh, well, let's see. Here we go. Okay. Okay, and it's not a daily thing. It is just like a log in and like do it once thing. I see. Let me see if I can... Aha, here we go. I can save the image and then I can read it to you guys. Let me go ahead and make a new folder for this actually. We're gonna go and call this turquoise. Okay, it says, their souls will reach the bright side, flying over blooming fields of marigolds. Oh, they're quotes from the actual characters, I see. Meanwhile, Kiparina says,
Here in the world of art, my furry friends are with me.
Ooh, that's a nice outfit. Alright, let's check out the others. Piece. Satin white? So like this and that? Fail.
The result is quite right. Give another shot.
Satin, satin. Satin? Like... When I think of satin, I think of like silk? So maybe white and green, maybe? No. Green and yellow make orange, I'm pretty sure. Is this a color? White and this thing in the center? Ah, okay. That makes satin. Whatever that color in the center is. Oh, and I can't drag it yet? Oh, no, I can. Here we go. The Tuesday piece.
I have never stopped wanting you to get the allure of fear.
Oh yeah, because she tried to taste Vertin's fear last time. Unfortunately, Vertin no longer feared anything.
2 pennies left. Better hurry.
That's what you sound like? Huh. You changed accent again. Okay.
Few finds this gallery, and even fewer make it to this far. Few finds this gallery, and even fewer make it this far. Every visitor for you has... Well, I'll leave it at that. Watching you wax that brain of yours is quite entertaining. It reminds me of my subjects facing the unknown. That pure, startling look makes you want to give a little push to see just how they'll fall.
Lauren's just kind of taunting us, I guess.
The matching painting needs a dark green piece.
Oh, easy enough. This is for Corvus, then.
Even fine art can make a fine weapon.
Oh, they're all art-themed. I see. And last but not least, Nick Bottom. I think this is going to be Nick Bottom's first ever outfit. So both him and Horopedia are one of the few like male characters in this game, and are both getting outfits one patch after the other. That's pretty cool.
The matching painting needs a light yellow piece.
Okay, now we're mixing white and yellow. Okay. Oh, I see. The black is just black, and the other one is like a lightener color? I don't know.
Yellow as my pee.
Sorry. What? Oh, hi, MJ. You guys can't hear MJ, but MJ just asked, like, what did I just hear? When I'm doing the web event, MJ, and it asked me to like mix some colors, and one of them was like yellow, but like light yellow. So I was just like making a random observation. What a thing to like hear the first thing join Discord. And you guys can't hear MJ because MJ will be discussing secrets. It's a dream I shall never forget. Aw, look at that. Nick Bottom with his very first new outfit. Love to see it, love to see it. Ooh, a cutscene.
With one final stroke, the canvas is complete. But the clue, what could it be for? Something is wrong. This place is all wrong. I have to get out. Wait, did someone just come in? Not bad, investigator. I knew you would make an interesting subject the moment you walked in. Your goal was clear. It kept you on track amid all the chaos. Seeing as we both played the role of observer and observed here, tell me, what did you glimpse inside this gallery? Of course, I don't expect you to tell me for free. I may have some information you'll find interesting. Ah, and Lawrence Butterfly also gets a portrait. Of course, of course. Hello, Demerico. Hers says, could the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil stir a tornado in Texas? I guess? The end. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that is the web event. Pretty straightforward. You can do it in like 10 minutes. And you just need to log in once and you're already done. This says lol healthy bee. It is indeed the butterfly effect. Excuse me? Looks like MJ's Discord is doing the opposite of last time, where instead of making MJ weirdly softer, MJ's now a little bit louder, which kind of threw me off there a little bit earlier. So let me just go ahead and lower MJ a little bit because my ears are actually hurting. Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Okay, there we go. Alright, daily reset. Look at that. While we're doing the web event, the day is reset. Alright, so I'm just gonna be joining us soon, so get your like messages in, folks, if you want to like be part of the welcome song. Because I'm pretty sure like MJ is not like necessarily looking at the chats from like an hour ago. Alright, so Yeppers Peppers, if you're there, and Sarlacc and Sidia-san. Sidia-san? Yeah. You might want to like say something if you want to like be part of the song. There we go. Who's that? Demerico says, waiting your time to aura farm as Lawrence Butterfly. Indeed. Weirdly, she has a new accent again. Like, she had an American accent before, and then a soft-spoken Midwestern accent, and now she has a German accent? Which I guess is kind of, like, fitting that the very first time Shiny and I voice-acted Lawrence Butterfly, we chose a German accent because, at the time, she was posing as Ludwig, and so Shiny and I assumed that, oh, this is a German character, so let's do a German accent. And then Ludwig was revealed to be Lawrence Butterfly using Ludwig's computer in Aleph Side Story, so we were like, oh, I guess we'll just keep the German accent. And now, almost 8 months later, or not, sorry, it was October or November, so like almost 6 months later, we're once again validated by Lawrence having a German accent for some reason. Lazy Butterfly versus Lawrence Butterfly. According to Nautica, many non-profit characters exist in Northern Europe, and some arcanists among their ranks raise funds by performing arcane skills. Linnanmäki Amusement Park was built this way on this day in 1950.
Huh. That name rings a bell. Oh, it's Finland's Park. Okay. I'm not really familiar. I just thought I was. That is some crazy lore indeed. Got it. I'll go and dive into something I can do on auto while you sing your intro then. Lawrence Butterfly themed event, gift from the galleries, and daily sign-ins. I'll do the event thing I think later after I play a bit more of the main patch. I tend to have more to say during those theme event things later on because I can like actually draw on story to talk about it. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. There's the game, everyone. I was looking at this thing. Discord event notification. Now we're gonna go run auto here on one of these fights while MJ welcomes you all in very soon. I guess I got dailies to do, so I can do that. And candy to burn. Excellent, excellent. I'll also voice act this later. I guess that is how you would sing High Hopes. You're trying to sing it operatically. How the Vikings sang Panic at the Disco.
Sweet chat, glorious chat, beautiful chat, wondrous chat, spectacular chat. Firefly, firefly, lighting up the sky in first day. Welcome, firefly, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, you found me.
Demerico, welcome. Sidious Sun, welcome. And
Whoosh!
to the stream, Yappers Peppers, welcome in. Sarlacc, if you're still lurking, welcome to you. My friend, welcome, Mom J, sweet Mom J, lurking in the background. Welcome all, welcome in, welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 friends. I'm gonna free the VC right away because Decaf is here with me. And Decaf was here first. Decaf was here first. Discussing urine is what I heard when I first entered the VC chat.
No context needed.
Exactly. No context needed, friends. Decaf, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I apparently forgot to set something up for stream today because someone did a daily redeem, but it didn't do the thing. But let me test now.
You found me.
Okay, no, it is working.
Oh my goodness. Ho ho.
I just forgot to like click the button, I guess. Whoops. Dan says hello from the YouTube side.
Aha, hello. Hello on the YouTube side.
Yeah.
Says it's working.
Are you live on YouTube today, MJ?
I am.
Okay. If you guys want to go,
yes.
like I always tell you guys when you're on Twitch, you can jump over to MJ's stream on the Twitch side, and now you can jump to MJ's stream on the YouTube side too.
But you shouldn't.
You
and
should.
Here's why.
You definitely
Besides
should.
the fact that you guys are already watching Decaf, and there's no need for such a thing. We have a shared chat, so there's no need. We're here together in the
Here,
chat.
let me go grab
I'm gonna be
MJ's
so
live stream
boring
link.
today.
Let's
I'm gonna be
see.
so boring to you guys because
There we
work
go,
is back
everyone.
with a vengeance.
You can go watch over there.
Don't do that. Work is back with a vengeance, friends. You may recall if you were near my stream recently that I sent some pitches to my editor, and I've been asked to write 30 pages of one of the books
Mhm.
for them to see. So we are back. We are writing. We are back. Writing a new book. I'm gonna have to make a new playlist. I don't have one for this book. I'm gonna have to make. We're gonna call this Doppelganger book.
Dino and not Adeus? Not Dino and not Adeus book?
Not that book. I mean, that book is still, on the table for things to hopefully happen with it, but not with this editor. And this editor has asked for some pages on a pitch that I sent, and I sent 3 pitches. This one jumped out at them, so we will call it Doppelganger book for now. Okami.
Oh,
welcome.
Okami, welcome in. Let's see. If only YouTube had shared chat. Indeed. It does not.
Yeah, that would be nice.
There is ways to like collaborate on YouTube. I don't think. Actually, wait. Hang on. Is that a thing? Because I know collaborator links were added like 3 months ago. By any chance, is there a way to actually? Hang on. I'm kind of curious now.
Can we?
I don't think it would share the chat, but it would at least like direct people to subscribe to you at least. Here, let me check. Details, advanced. It would be under advanced under collaboration usually. No, there's no option for it. The place where it would be is like not there. Okay, well, worth a shot. Worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
YouTube's live stream system is not that great anyway, so.
Yeah.
Dan says, I've got voodoo, I've got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I've got friends on YouTube and Switch side. Keith David, fantastic singer and actor as well. Loved him in Community. To follow GSC Nation? I agree. You should go check out MJ's book.
Also, check out Decaf's YouTube, where they are streaming right now as well. If you are on, if you're on YouTube,
You really waited for me to read the chat, huh? You really waited.
I
mean. Now she's reading music.
I'm just humming.
Sure.
I'm innocent.
To those who don't know me on the side over on MJ's channel, I'm Decaf, and while MJ is working on their book, I'm over here playing Reverse 999, the last day before the patch ends, and everything goes away. Everything becomes Reverse in the Storm once again. Though thankfully most of the story stuff will become permanent. And good news, MJ, your favorite game was becoming permanent. It's confirmed.
I'm gonna learn to love this game mode. I'm gonna get into this game mode. I might never learn to love. Oh wait.
So a couple
Wait, is it Pre-Storm Protocol?
It is Pre-Storm Protocol. So a couple things about it is that one, all limited rewards from previous Pre-Storm Protocols will be added back in, which is a bit surprising to me. Usually they only like add in the story stuff and like some of the rewards, but this one it's all the rewards from all previous runs. So that's pretty good for new players. And I think based on the fact that we are getting all the limited rewards from previous versions, we maybe get I mean, maybe we're getting like the story from the first 3, but I'm not sure. So it remains to be seen. Like on this Friday for me, Thursday for you.
That would be nice.
Like what would be the final version of it? If we're going to experience the story from the beginning, or is it going to be like Series of Dust, where people have no context for who Semmelweis is?
Got it.
We'll see. I won't say no context, but like you're really missing out if you didn't get to play Mountain of Echoes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Okami says, attempt to try papercraft with no glue. It's something. Also hit this super gorgeous skin in the game I'm playing. Ooh. Hope you enjoy it. Except me and you and Decaf and MJ and that guy Steve you buy coffee with, he's immune to apparently, I don't know. Hey Lonely Tree, welcome in. Sorry, you were saying something?
Me?
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Although I could say, I could have a minute ago, but I didn't.
Raindrops
I could have
are
said
like
you guys clicked hard at the top of
transient
chat and follow Fire 5,
They
but
fall into
I
the
didn't
ocean and
manage it.
emerge into a
That's
great
okay because we
vastness.
can do another one this way. Like that.
I finally remembered how to put my reverse 1999 jukebox on shuffle with favorite playlist. I kept forgetting how to do it. I periodically forget every 2 weeks how to do that. And then the first thing I hear when I come back is the Last Evenings on Earth OST, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's working. So for those who don't know how to do it, you just go into the main menu here, and then click on the cassette tape for the jukebox in the lower left. And then you either are on all tracks or favorites. I like to put on favorites because, you know, they're my favorites. Although the favorites track is like half of this list. You know, for good reason. They're pretty dang awesome. Hang on, let me just star a few more of these. Just add them to the favorites track. I'm not looking at it and I'm like, maybe I have to add like 1 or 5 more to the favorites track. No, just Madame Lucy's theme too. Just a little, just those 3. And then you can put it on shuffle here, and it'll play any random song on your favorites track or all tracks, depending on which one you're on. As you're like here in the main menu of the suitcase. I'm just doing dailies here before I will once again, for the last time in this patch, dive into Tide Pod mode. I'm gonna try once more to hit that 4K thing, but like...
Alright, good luck.
Yeah, it is a doozy. Mizui is on the YouTube side. And MJ can read that one because MJ's YouTube chat. Hehe.
Mizuya, hello. I'm the one who's been lurking and bothering Decaf on their YouTube side. Oh, hi! Thanks for saying hi over here to me. Thank you. And welcome, and thank you for watching Decaf and being there on YouTube for them. We love to see it.
Yeah, appreciate it, Mizuya.
We very much do.
Mizuya was saying earlier that they didn't know I was streaming today because I didn't put up my schedule on YouTube. Usually I plan out my schedules for YouTube, but this week, because I came back from my vacation, I've just kind of slept most of my days off away, which is a perfectly valid way to spend your weekend. But you know how I came back from my vacation to join your stream and then like was there the whole time, yapping everyone's ear off about the trip?
When you probably should have like been more asleep more.
As soon as that stream ended, I was asleep for 11 hours.
That's how it.
And the next day, pretty much the same thing.
I think that was the way to go.
Unfortunately, that meant that my my sleep schedule was flipped, because sleeping 11 hours at that time of night meant that I was awake in the morning instead of asleep in the morning, which I'm supposed to be. so I had to readjust my sleep schedule yesterday. Hence, I didn't stream.
I see.
Or put up the schedule on YouTube. I noticed you tend to use images to convey meaning. Does that make information? Something about information from Ulrich. I know there's no point to going into Musei's like arcade anymore. I just like doing it.
I don't. So I'll be glad when that's gone. But are they gonna make that permanent?
Yeah, the UI was not the best. And you don't like the competitive mini games, which is not your cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't really that
Oh,
much.
speaking of UIs though, I can say with 100% certainty I don't like the lunar year anniversary in terms of like utility. Aesthetically, it's absolutely beautiful. Like with the reds and oranges with the like paper cutout style is like very like pleasing to the eye. It's also incredibly
like,
hard to read.
reading.
It's incredibly hard to read, and the red dots don't blend well when you have like dailies to do.
Red dots all the time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my favorite UI, which is the Syndrome of Silence UI.
Mm.
And again, if people like the other UIs or this particular UI, more power to you. But I just really love the nice contrast of the blue that Syndrome of Silence offers to those red dots, and also all the UI are like really aesthetically pleasing. This one just like scratches a specific itch in my brain of like, ooh, look at that contrast. Also, I learned that I'm not 1,000 days old yet, so I don't have this Turn of the Millennium thing yet. Are you 1,000 days old, MJ?
Probably. How? I mean, if anyone can be 1,000 days old, I would be 1,000 days old.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if day one players are 1,000 days old yet.
Whatever's the most number of days you can be, that's me, but I don't know how many.
Yeah, because you're day one player, right.
Yeah.
Mizuya says, no problem. Drop the like and sub also. I've also been appreciating both you and Decaf company and your quiet evenings. Aw, thank you, Mizuya. Oh, speaking of, I forgot that I should be doing a call to action now. I learned that I was doing some research, right, on how to like improve things, and I am legitimately trying to become a content creator as a profession. So, folks, if you are in the YouTube side right now, do me a favor and hit that like button and leave a comment. Well, I guess you can't leave a comment, but like leave a chat in the chat if you haven't already chatted, because that apparently boosts the engagement of the algorithm to then recommend more folks to the YouTube live streams. So if you're an either or if you're in both, if you'd be so kind as to leave a like on both live streams, that'd be appreciated there. So that more people would be directed to us. There's also a thing now where, thankfully, it's been a long time coming, but the algorithm of YouTube has changed a little bit to showcase YouTube live streams more. Unfortunately, it's two very specific groups. One, people are already watching live streams, which I guess makes sense. But like, how are we going to find more audience that way? Because like, if they're already watching live streams, then they kind of already have people they're watching, And two, people who watch from a very specific category. So the niche of Reverse 999 is one example of that. So I noticed a lot of people who are looking at Reverse 999 memes, content, music videos, tend to get funneled to the Reverse live streams as well. Like I would see Lord of Chaos streams or my streams or Lucrezia Lulu's, for example, on the YouTube side when I'm like logged out of my account versus when I'm logged in. Because my logged out account does have like some analytics of or not logged out account, but like logged out browser history, I guess, has some like reverse things on it. So yeah, if you'd be so kind as to leave a like on the video, on the live stream, I would much appreciate it. Dan says, thus far I only really cared about the Tide Pods time limited rewards, and we'll get new ones after maintenance when the new patch starts. Right. This is more just like I'm not a masochist. I just like seeing what I can do and testing my limits, you know? So I wanted to try doing Tides of Thought here one more time on the 4K mode before the next patch comes out. It becomes significantly easier as like new characters are added and they kind of rebalance the game here. Although, according to the patch notes, the Tides of Thought is going to change again. I'm not sure if this means like time limit rewards are going to change again, or if they mean they're going to change something about the mechanics of the game. Oh, one specific thing, which I can tell MJ about, because I actually read it earlier, is that we can finally lend characters out, at least for support characters. So if you guys aren't already friends with me, or with MJ, here is the UID. Oh, I guess MJ's UID is not showing up there.
Oh.
I guess I can manually look it up.
I
Hang on.
don't know if I have my... I have it in... hold on. There's a place in my Discord.
Oh. You can't really see your friends' UIDs anymore? Oh, no, you can.
UID, add me. Here, hold on. We got it, hold on.
I found it.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Okami disappeared from here, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's me.
So Okami like started over with a new account.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It is what it is. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna dive right into this as MJ dives right into writing book, right, MJ?
Yeah, I'm quickly throwing together what's probably going to be a mess of a playlist because it's just based on names of things. I'm like everything with two or double or doppel in the name, doppelganger in the name. I'm just putting, and I'll make a real playlist later. But for the moment, I'm just throwing together some kind of weird playlist. Let's see. For this book, so that I can get started.
Just looking for a jumping off point, I suppose. Gotcha. Okay, I'll do this voice acting later. I have 23 hours, so I still have time.
Night, the seagulls fly into my bedroom from the edge of
Dan dropped the code for False Cyan, which I believe is part of Lawrence Butterfly's Discord event code. So yeah, you folks can go ahead and enter that in for what I assume is going to be like some amount of clear drops. Let's see. That dog was not barking at me, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I missed the Syndrome Silence UI. Again, more power to those who like prefer the newest one, but it just like was very hard for me to read. Okay. Dan says it is that one.
No, I agree with you. It's beautiful, but it is hard to read.
I actually put that in the survey. Like that was the first time I actually scored anything below, like below neutral even. Like I put in I don't like it. Because the UI, and not just that UI, but also the event UI was not very user friendly. So like I put that in my survey of like, hey, maybe next time, make it pretty and functional, you know? Goodness knows, Musei Arcade was so hard to navigate. Holy cow. I had to like explain several times, not just to my viewers, but to other streamers, like how you can claim your free 6-star character in this thing. Which, by the way, thank you for like explaining it to me for the first time, because I was like, I know that we kind of like clashed on that a little bit because I was confused, but it would have been a long time before I figured it out on my own, so thank you for that.
You're welcome. I wish I had realized how it was landing and like sooner and had figured out how to deliver the information not feeling like that, but since that's all in the past now,
Yeah.
we can just.
It's okay. I only hold grudges.
Oh, nice, very great, wonderful. we're good. We're good.
I'm joking.
So small grudges.
I have already had my revenge, so it's fine.
Ah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into this here. Now, before the actual 4K fight, I realized... that when I was doing this, there's a couple things that I have to, like, switch around and change. So this looks a little bit different than it did before. As you can see, the first half of the additional challenge now has 2,200 instead of the previous 2,000 max, while the second one has is at 2,000 still. So this gives me a bit of a window where I could do like 2,200 for the first one and then do 1.8, or do like slightly above 2,000 here in the first one and then slightly less than 2,000 second one. The important thing is I deal with all these arm things, right? So we're gonna go ahead and like focus on that first before I like dive into the actual fight. And maybe I should take a break first before I do that. I did start stream on time today, so I could like take a quick break. Yeah, it's been a while.
What a truly weird playlist this is turning out to be.
What's the theme again of your book?
I'm calling it Doppelganger book. It's about a doppelganger.
Ah, okay. Doppelganger music.
As a supernatural entity. I'm basically putting like just all these songs with double or two in the title in this mix real quick. It's
Shelly would probably recommend, and I would recommend the same, Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. That's one.
Oh yeah.
Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson is a good one. There's a song by Brian David Gilbert that I would like you to add, which is like a bit of a funny song. So similar to the Ghost song that I commented before, this is like a comedy song. You know, remember Ghost?
Okay.
This one it's kind of cute. It's actually very uplifting too. What's it called? Nesting Season, I think. Let me look it up and give you the link. Hey, Rare Bear, welcome in. Ain't no way people actually go higher scores here. You're crazy. Also, hi, Rare Bear. Folks, please go ahead and subscribe to Rare Bear on the YouTube side. Rare Bear is a well-known VTuber, reaction streamer, and reverse 1999 player, so you're probably already subscribed anyway. But if you aren't, please go ahead and do so. Where is MJ's chat? Well, I guess we're in the same chat, so it doesn't really matter, but...
It doesn't matter.
There you go. That is its nesting season. So literally, it starts off like a simple. Oh, sorry. What was that? You said?
I just have to see if they have it in Nest.
In Apple, yeah.
If they have it in Apple Music.
I'm pretty sure he does. But we'll see. Because Brian David Gilbert is a musician who like started on YouTube and then kind of like knows the internet stuff. So like, yeah, that makes sense. Literally, it starts out he's just like talking about a nesting bird that's fighting the doppelganger in the glass of their house window, and it ends with him being like, "But what if the bird is right though, and I should be punching my reflection in the glass window?"
Okay, that's actually perfect for this, by the way.
Rare Bear says, "Well known because you are. You're famous."
All right, and you want me to add Michael Jackson
Mm-hmm.
in the mirror?
I'm gonna give this guy a thorny shield, the freezing arm, and shackle rebirth so that its limbs don't come back. And then I guess I'll make it stronger but less less squishy. Because my problem was that it kept living for too long. So I couldn't get the high points in the first half. The last time I tried this. 4 additional 1 target damage. Then the round, all enemies recover max HP times 6. That's fine as long as I can get rid of the limbs. Because the core itself is okay to like have the healing factor. It's not that much health. Let's see. Yeah. 6% of 11 million. Oof. I mean, I can do that in 1 turn. That's no problem. Just barrel alone in like 3 hits can probably do that, right? Let me think.
Yeah.
That'd be
This is enough. This is enough songs.
700 million? 700,000?
Let's see how it goes. What I love is that it starts with the first 1999.
Nice. 11,345,000. I guess just plugs in the calculator.
Not working.
340,000 multiplied by 0.6. No, 0.06. Okay, no. It's not that bad. No, wait. Times 10. I missed a 0, I guess. Okay, 680,000 is not that bad. Yeah. 680,000. I just need to do at least that much damage every turn to the limbs. And then from there, once I can focus it up into 1 target, easily deal with just the second guy by the main body by itself. Next up here, I'll try to think of like more doppelganger songs to add to your playlist, MJ. Let's see. Non-rank 3 incantations. Damage taken down. Oh, that was
Good
one
morning,
of the
Lena.
things. I forgot. Hi, Lena. Welcome in. I think I think Twitch is on cooldown from Lonely Tree. Never mind. MJ is able to do it, so it should be okay to shout out again.
Ah, yes.
I'm about to take a break. I just wanted to do some math before I did.
And I have my pitch, and I need to start writing some notes so I can figure out where and how I'm gonna start this story.
Okay.
So we're kind of in planning mode
Mm-hmm.
here.
Immunity shield, poison. Doesn't poison kind of go past your shield? Excuse me. Maybe I should do the scorch one instead. Yeah, poison goes past your shield. Oof. Ugh. I don't remember if that's true or not, but better safe than sorry. And then summon vulnerability. They will no longer enter shackled rebirth status. And directly retreat when defeated. After they have retreated, Matrix summons a guardian spirit each round. I haven't seen what this does actually, but as long as there's like multiple targets still, that's okay. And it'll stop like giving the boss here like buffs once the limbs are gone, so probably for the best. Cannot gain ultimate in the first 5 rounds. Mental defense up, which is fine because we're doing reality damage for the most part. Guards are much stronger, that's okay. And I gave this guy Imprint Unleashed. So reality damage dealt by the 1 target mass ultimate. The Matrix cast, accumulating enough malice or regret. Great increases, that's okay. My guys can handle it. As long as I don't have successive attack and Imprint Unleashed at the same time, which is why I split them between the 2 challenges. It's not that big of a deal, right? Like once every 3 or 4 turns, it'll just like do a huge amount of damage, but that's okay. Because our goal is by turn 3 or turn 4 to already be like, if not already done with the limbs, like on the way to dealing with its limbs, right? And on to the final phase of the fight. Okay. I will take a break. I will leave you guys with MJ while I'm gone. Oh, my redeem thing froze again. My redeem thing's been freezing a lot lately. I should maybe look into updating the URL, maybe, if that's like the reason. Here, let me just go ahead and... Actually, is it better if I just do Chrome capture? Yeah, I'll just full screen your browser. There we go. Much better.
Oh.
And then I'll hide my camera. Y'all can hang with MJ for a bit. Oh, yes. Before I go on my break, folks, please go ahead and hit the notification bell for June 1st or June 2nd, depending on your time zone. On June 1st, at the beginning of Pride Month, I'll be part of the Twitch Pride Unity Guild's raid train, singing karaoke songs. You can request music from me, and also meet new people who'll be joining in the raid train events. Also, if you could give that video, that live stream a like, as well as tell other people that, hey, Decaf's doing a thing, I would appreciate it. The full schedule is over there on that link there. Alright, be right back.
The slightly out of sync streams feel like an avant-garde choir canon. Dan Sata, hello, welcome in, welcome in. to the YouTube side. That's very funny. I feel like my YouTube stream particularly has like a big delay on it compared to Twitch. So if the delay isn't exactly the same as Decaf's, it probably is like slightly out of sync. Ultra latency as well. I just noticed that there's a delay. All right, I'm gonna try to make this window small enough so that I can. Oh, you have ultra low latency. Ah, got it. All right, I'm trying to make this window where I'm planning small enough that I can see all the chats in my both chats on my screen somehow. A little bit. All right, I'm planning this story. So basically, I've been asked to write 30 pages of this pitch that I sent about it's probably not a big deal for you. I mean, I can talk to you guys about the story a little bit, but anyway, the main character is a doppelganger. And in my version of doppelgangers that I'm using for this, they're like, paranormal entities that don't have a corporeal form of their own. They can only physically exist as a copy of someone else. But they're not like inherently evil. They're not trying to steal people's identities or anything. They just want to like get along. So like they mostly, well, I'll read you guys the pitch. Here's what we have. Here's what I have so far. Born into a family of doppelgangers, Casey has no corporeal form of their own and can only physically exist as a copy of another person. In order to avoid detection, Casey's family has always been careful to copy the forms of those in remote locales or isolated communities, unlikely to be recognized by anyone in their small New England town. But when Casey is caught in a freak mudslide, they save themselves by impulsively copying the only other living person nearby. Their former childhood friend turned high school rival, Jude Bennett, just a moment before he too is carried away, buried deep under piles of mud and debris. Panicked, they flee the scene, with every intention of going home to confess their huge mistake. But the whole town has emerged in the wake of the disaster, and when Jude's parents recognize Casey as their son, they see no other choice but to play along, just temporarily. Living as Jude has its perks: sudden popularity, a robust college fund, and even a new friendship with their longtime crush that has the potential to become something more. and temporarily becomes an increasingly vague concept as Casey begins to imagine a future free from the shadow of their family's secrets. Not just for them, of course. With Casey dead, with quote-unquote Casey dead, their family's secret remains intact. And Jude was dead anyway, so they really haven't done anything wrong, right? But the closer Casey gets to the people who love Jude, and the longer they watch their own family mourn them, the more obvious it is that the only moral choice is to come clean. And as the town begins cleanup at the site of the mudslide, they begin to fear there's no way out that doesn't destroy the lives of everyone they care about. That was the pitch. So I need to write the first 30 pages, which means I need to figure out actually how the story starts, and who all the characters are, and how on earth a mudslide actually would logistically work in this small New England town. I have to actually figure out where they'd be. I feel like they're hiking. I think where we do have a lot of mountains in this area. I feel like they could be on like a hiking trip. They could either, my options are, they're hiking and they run into Jude hiking, or they're on like a school hiking trip and the two of them like got separated somehow from the rest of the group and they're arguing, and then the mudslide happens. That's a way. That's always a way. It's always nice to have a fight before, you know, somebody dies. So I need to, let's see, I need some information about mudslides. Mudslides in New England. If we ever had one on like Mount Tom, that would be super helpful. All right, Holyoke landslide of 2008. I wonder why I won't play this one song. I have to look into it. Okay, I actually do love this song that Decaf asked me to add to this playlist. It's perfect. Folks on the YouTube side, I apologize for the fact that you cannot hear the soundtrack. YouTube is much more copyright strict for live streaming than Twitch. That doesn't have separate soundtracks for live streams and VODs. So, unfortunately, I cannot play the playlist there. It's getting the VOD track from Twitch. However, the name of the song is always in the bottom left-hand corner, so you can follow along with the streaming app of your choice if you want to have the playlist for yourself. Otherwise, you can watch on Twitch where the playlist is playing live, but will not show up in the VOD. Okay, I want some, let's see. In 2008, torrential rains caused a localized landslide at the Springdale Commons condominiums on Prue Avenue in Holyoke, burying 3 cars and several feet of mud. So it could be something like that. Oh, okay, wait. East Hampton microburst. Powerful severe weather event along Route 141. I remember this. Stripped the mountainside of many trees, leaving the slopes highly vulnerable to temporary erosion. So maybe that could work, because that could be on Mount Tom. Mm-hmm. Right. Survivors from mudslides described it. Hearing a sudden crack followed immediately by their home turning into matchsticks. Oh my goodness. The tumble. The mud acts as a violent, crushing liquid. Survivors often report having their mouths and noses instantly filled with mud, making it impossible to breathe or scream. I want there to be a scene here where Jude watches Casey take on his form before he dies. I want them staring at each other. What if the two of them, let's see, I wonder if this will be if this could be realistic at all. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to do some research. If they both hang on to a tree, they're clinging to tree branches to avoid getting carried away in the mud. Casey's tree branch breaks. Or Casey feels their tree branch breaking. Begins to break, and they know they're going to get carried away. And they copy Jude at exactly that moment. Jude is staring in horror as Casey becomes him. And then so Casey gets to break there and they copy Jude and end up right next to them. Jude staring in horror, then his own tree branch breaks. His own branch breaks. And he disappears into the debris. So I have to decide, can Casey like be in a different position? Like, can Casey suddenly be on a hill, on like the sturdy part of the hill? Does that moment of copying, when they're incorporeal for a brief moment, can they place themselves anywhere? Yes, I think that must be. I need to see how much, like, if the mudslide is going. Can a mudslide be in a narrow area with intact spots? Intact around the side. What if the branch? What if they're hanging on? They're clinging to the same tree branch. They can both feel it breaking. Casey ends up on the hill. To give back sun and pity. Can I get video? Peppers Peppers, thank you for renewing your presence in TCAP's chat. There aren't that many videos of landslides because they happen so fast. And probably lots of people don't survive them.
How rare for a disaster not to have 100 people like flipping open their phones to film it.
Me whining because I'm like, oh, I can't get any good videos of landslides, man. How am I supposed to describe this if I can't like picture it myself and what it's like? Why didn't the survivors of these landslides provide any good footage for me?
You know where you can get good footage of a landslide?
Where's that?
Link click season 2.
Oh.
Just saying.
I guess that's true. Animated landslide probably probably good enough.
I think just as good, honestly.
Violent mudslide captured on camera in North Carolina. Wait.
Like the animators do their research,
here?
especially in anime, like what a landslide looks like.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Careful not to get caught by the AA stuff, by the way.
Oh boy.
Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Never mind. I guess I can still jump in, but first you should welcome the Raiders to MJ's chat.
Oh my goodness. PW James, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. I know PW James, you usually need to raid and run, so please feel free. I am working on a new story and researching landslides. Thank you so much for the raid. You guys, please click the heart at the top of your chat and follow PW James right here, right now. We appreciate it. We know you need to raid and run.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much for the raid. If you're just coming in, hi. For reference, anyone who cares, here's the landslide video I was just watching. And what's interesting is, so it's people who were like able to like they were on the side of it, and they're like reassuring each other that they're okay, and one person's like, it's like, are your parents okay? They're like they're freaking out about what's like that feeling. I hate to like use people's real emotions here as like fodder for my stories, but like that feeling, you can hear the panic, you can hear the terror as they're watching this happen right in front of them in their town. So only watch that if you're up for that kind of. There's no people in the landslide in this video. It's not like morbid or anything. It's just by the way, Decaf, I really loved that. It's nesting season.
Yeah.
Great choice. Perfect for this. Loved it.
Oh, you were listening to it earlier?
I felt sad because it was it was earlier on the playlist while you were away.
Ah, okay.
But it'll probably come back around because it's not a very long playlist yet, so I'll probably just start it over anyway. And I have to find out why one of the songs wouldn't play, and usually it's some Apple Music shenanigans.
It's a surprisingly poignant comedy song, which I know is not like a high bar.
It's perfect.
Like a lot of comedy songs tend to be surprisingly thoughtful.
Yeah. I don't know why this song wouldn't play, but I will just get it from Apple Music instead of the way I had it before.
Okay, actually being able to borrow other people's characters will definitely help in Tide Pod mode here, because I'm like looking at this and I can think of a lot of places where, you know, these characters would help. All that's considered to be a stronger Flatus. Stronger Flatus damage multiplier up. Ooh. Wait. Madame Lucy does that? She just straight up does that? If that's the case, I should look into a different modifier for the second challenge. Hang on a tick. So, by the way, I think it was Domerico who asked about it before. I found out what it was that was locking me into doing auto every other turn. It was Aleph. Aleph gives you a huge buff in damage in Tide Pod mode. In exchange, you can't choose your actions every other turn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But the pragmatist thing that Madame Lucy gives, I think, is way better. Because then it means I don't have to use this specific I don't have to use this very specific modifier that makes this guy harder to beat. Let me see. Yeah, I can give him the energy matrix that makes it so that non-stronger Flatus damage goes down, but it doesn't matter because Madame Lucy makes it so that all attacks are considered as stronger Flatus damage. Ooh. Evil. Yes, benefit reading, truly. Benefit from reading. That's 6, right? I think that's 6. I mean, you really can't do the end game stuff without reading. I'm sorry to say, for folks who like have been doing Tides of Thought and Revelry in the Rain, you are not getting very far from not reading. That's just the truth. You can have like the most cracked P5 like full meta team and still struggle because you're not paying attention to like the stage effects in the later stages. You can get pretty far though, like you can get to maybe 600 or 700 without reading with the current like broken meta teams that weren't there when Reveries in the Rain first came out. Can't really go random things go, exactly. Random BS, go! All enemies change their flavors at the end of the round in order: mineral, star, plant, beast. All enemies gain damage bonus minus 30%. That's good. When an enemy is attacked by a non-stronger Flatus, final damage down. When attacked by stronger Flatus, final damage way up. So with Madame Lucy, that means I have final damage way up every single turn, is what I'm understanding. Yes, especially because she's a P5 Madame Lucy now. Oh. So her pragmatist skill also gives me a multiplier of 69. Nice. Okay, but it is an active buff. Okay, so it's not like the whole time. I just have to be aware of when I activate it then. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if there's a cooldown or if there's a meter or something. I should maybe... I might have to do like 1 or 2 attempts to experiment, but let's see if we can do it the very first one, maybe.
What I'm good at.
Turn off auto. Oh well. Actually, I guess I'll restart, yeah.
Where should I flutter?
Unlike Pre-Storm Protocol, this one does have a restart button at least, so there's that. Blue, blue, red. And then I immediately press the wrong button and do it again.
Many streams are converging in this place.
Do I pile this much guilt on my MC right from the beginning? Make it their fault that the two of them got separated from the group in the first place?
Comme la soleil le dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. The tremors of
How much do I torture my MC, you guys?
As much as humanly possible, of course.
Okay.
For the drama.
We're going with it. For now, anyway. We're going with it.
A sacred charge. Ouch! What are you doing?
Okay, wait. I need a different version of this song, because I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on Barrel's attacks here to start. And we're gonna go ahead and use Flutter Page to give us an extra AP. I have the -1 AP modifier here in order to gain that huge bump in points. But in exchange, later on, we're going to go ahead and activate the Dream State as soon as possible in order for us to get the extra AP plus the opportunity to deal way more damage with the kind of like Sleepy Sheepy card things. Beryl here already pulling her weight, as expected. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus on Beryl's card for the most part. Should I use this now or save for the next turn? These guys are on death's door already, so... yeah, it's probably fine. 1, 2... I'll save A Knight's ultimate. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
A glimpse beneath the veil.
I'm more worried about the Matrix boss than I am about these guards here. So not the worst thing in the world for me to like hold back on using A Knight's ultimate for a turn or two. Also, I have more turns to work with thanks to having more points at the beginning. So, you know, I can burn a turn or two as well in like the second half to focus on like beating it more than doing it quickly. Okay, I was right. Whew. There we go. Gamble paid off. Oh, speaking of doing things quickly though, MJ, Autta's coming back next patch. Good news there. But
Yay!
it's the new version of Autta where you have to do it in a certain number of rounds. So, you know.
That one as much.
Yeah. I mean, it's still fun, but less fun.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know, I ended up reading the devlogs. I find the devlogs much easier to read for me than dev broadcast for some reason. Because like I actually get all the information in front of me, and chat can like explain to me what I don't really understand. Let's see. Little stone. Okay.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen. Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen.
I actually forget, what does Marsha's ultimate do to us? Ah, critical rate up, that's right. Excuse me. I should cast her ultimate first, actually. Mm-hmm.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
And then A Knight's ultimate now, as I saved it from using on the small fries, I get to use it on the big gun.
Just another shift. I will remember your name.
And now all I have to worry about for these first few turns is getting rid of the limbs and keeping an eye on when its ultimate's about to be cast. At which point I will be casting Marsha's buff in order to keep everyone alive.
The ripple stirred. The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Oh, I should also go into Dream State actually. So maybe I should do 2 buffs in 1 turn.
The judgment day hath come.
The judgment day hath come.
Get out with you.
The trumpet sounds. Huh?
Even though A Knight is not as viable in the main party, he does quite a lot of damage as a support. And I get to use ultimate line, of course.
Sacred charge.
Okay, so I was right to put all the huge damage stuff on this guy, because right now he's barely doing any damage to even the shield, let alone like our main stuff. But I have to be wary of when the ultimate gets cast, because that's when things are gonna get a little bit more dicey. No, I should start going to Dream State already, I think. One, two, buckle my shoe.
Yes, I got
Rêve des papillons. Ah man, I love Isolde's like different opera songs at every outfit. Different songs at every outfit, I should say, not all opera. Obviously, her second outfit is jazz music, which is also really good. So far, so alive. Let's keep that up if we can. Pain's recompense, yes. Okay, this guy's doing a bit more damage now. Gotta be wary of that. I think I might start doing Martial Shield every turn now then, if that's the case. Flutter Page, once Butterfly joins his team.
I don't get it.
Finally, a single day vacation this year.
Yeah, poor Liberty. Working jobs because her parents can't afford to put food on the table. Everyone in Liberty's family works. Everyone. Oh, except her dad, I think. No, her dad works. Her dad works. Yeah. He's just not he's not very well respected because he's been in the same like dead end part of his job for the past couple of decades. Okay. Well, I only have so much I can do.
Comme l'a scellé le destin. Restraint is part of the training.
So I think I'll hold off on the ultimates until later. Yeah.
Just another shift.
Since the dream state begins, I won't really be able to do multiple actions, so I'll rely on these ultimates. Maybe.
These sheets are my wings.
I can cast Barrel's ultimate now. I'll save results though, for sure. Oh, and Marsha's. Okay, yeah.
There's strength in restraint.
Marsha's pain recompense is too good to pass up. See, we rely on each other. I'm pretty good. We're still at 2,200. So as long as we can keep that number above 2,000, I'd be pretty satisfied. But the higher, the better, of course.
Why?
Ah, these dang arms. Co-extractions, yes. Make barrels stronger. Get rid of these limbs. Okay. One.
Zu beschützen und zu helfen.
Oop. Okay, this is a bad hand. Let's reroll it. It's still pretty bad. Okay, better. I'll take it.
Zu beschützen und zu helfen.
I'll take what I can get, I guess.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. A glimpse beneath the veil.
What I'm good at.
If it works, it works.
Remember your names.
And then we'll enter the dream state in the next turn. Go, Marsha, go.
A secret revealed.
'Cause we rely on each other.
Cet en tout révèle les séphirotes.
His trumpets sound.
Oh, by the way, to anyone who's confused about what MJ is saying about a playlist, and you're on the YouTube side, you can't hear it because YouTube is very litigious about their fair use policy. If you would like to hear the music, you can head on over to the Twitch side and hear MJ's playlist playing.
Or the title of the song is always in the bottom left-hand corner. You can always
Oh, yeah,
play
yeah.
the music yourself, and you're on the streaming service of your choice.
Oh, I should forget to do that sometimes. With like Spotify or something. I'm sure there's a plugin for it. It's not like a complicated overlay. Any support other than
probably.
A-Night?
I use this little app called TuneOut. It's like like a script, really.
Ah.
That you can download from GitHub
Mhm.
and set up to work.
And from there, I should be able to like set that up. I'm not really good at getting scripts though, but I'll look into like whatever I can use that's a bit more accessible.
I feel like it might not be that hard. Let me look it up for you.
Yeah, not right now. You're working. Oh no, I've sent MJ down a rabbit hole. Sorry, guys. Dan says, any support other than A Knight you would recommend for this fight? A Knight's really good because he does more damage as the enemy gets weaker, but it's specifically good because I have portraits on A Knight, right? The other ones I would recommend would be Aleph, if you're okay with the detriment of like he forces you into auto every other turn. His damage was really quite high. The other one I'd recommend is Shamane. Shamane also does like a huge amount of damage similar to A Knight. In fact, I think he does more damage. But my Shamane is not well built, nor does he have portraits. So I use A Knight instead.
Tunata specifically is specifically a solution for Mac users. There might be
Okay.
way easier or like way different. There might be like legit plugins for you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I turned to tune out
Part of the training.
because I didn't remember this, but because specifically it was an Apple script that can work for Mac users because we didn't have
Just another
plugins.
shift.
No, thank you for offering, MJ.
Windows.
Let's see. I learned this before. I think the Versal doesn't put Beryl to sleep. And if I'm wrong, then we can call it an experiment, right?
Let me handle the pain.
Fantastic. Alt you don't have. Thank you though. You'll check what offensive options you have. Ah, yes. Well, good luck. Madame Lucy's P5, Madame Lucy P5. Madame Lucy, as you saw, was also one that I would highly recommend. Now I know what it actually does. Like, Pragmatist giving you stronger players damage is no joke. Okay, it looks like I was right. Beryl's not asleep yet? Let's see.
And quiet.
Yeah, I was right. Okay, there we go. Haha. Now I just gotta survive long enough to do as much damage as possible. So I'm actually gonna stop casting barrel attacks to keep Beryl awake, but still cast her versatile cards. Beryl, you didn't do your thing. Oh no! Wait, why didn't you do her thing? That's weird. Or did I miss it? I might have missed it because I was talking. I hope I missed it because I was talking and not the alternative. Well, let's see. Re-rolling. Okay, that's more like it.
Restraint ist part of the training. Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen. What I'm good at.
Get more barrel
There's
stacks.
strength in restraint.
Yes, we will. These limbs should already be dead.
Remember your names.
They are making the core thing a lot stronger, which I do not want. So A Knight cannot recharge fast enough. Okay, we got one limb down. 2 to go. Come on, Beryl, do your thing. Okay, that's the guy's ultimate. That's fine. Yes, yes, you're very strong. Let me do my thing.
What are you doing?
I'm a little bit concerned. Beryl should be doing things. She didn't do it again. Wait, no, hang on. Wait. Okay, there we go. Phew. Okay, I was really worried. No, she's doing her thing now. Oh, okay. Jeez. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Alright, just gotta get rid of this guy. Yeesh. That's so much health. 47 million. Okay, well, we can work through that. Yeah, definitely. Okay, this hand's actually kind of perfect already, so I guess I'll just make it stronger. Ray gun. Hang on, she's stuck on something. Okay. And we're back. I actually just wanted it out, so she was getting my attention. Okay. I can either gain several more stacks of vision, or I can flick more halo. Which does reduce its healing taken. Yeah, let's do that. So debuffs first. Oh, I have sheep. Yes. Okay,
Rêve de papillon, rêve de papillon.
Yes, I got this. I can do it.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Okay. That works out a bit better for me. Let's try it.
A glimpse beneath the veil.
I'm pretty sure I'll put it to sleep the next turn. But at least for this one, I should be able to do a sizable amount of damage. I'm keeping an eye on that 2100 thing though. That's not ideal. I guess worst comes to worst, I could put a different modifier on the second half. Or change out the modifier here for AP for final damage taken up.
His trumpets sound.
That might be easier for me to do damage, although overall it will make the limbs hard to kill, ever so slightly.
Cette entour révèle les séphirotes.
In which case though, I might have to like think about what I would do leading into the dream state to maximize that damage output. That's tough. It's real tough. Of course, the other thing I could do is to aim for these slightly lower rewards so that I can see if there's anything I can unlock that'll make this last attempt easier. Something to think about. Because we are not doing a huge amount of damage right now. by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, let's burn that.
Let me handle the pain.
What I'm good at.
Peace and quiet.
It's unfortunate, but
Out with you.
the nature of extra actions requires my characters to be awake to cast the extra actions. So I think the dream state here is hurting more than it's helping me. So I might rely on the other dream state, the nightmare dream state, which will reduce my AP, right? But means that everyone gets to act more or less on their turns. Add AP +1. Gain 6 stacks of exhaustion for 3 rounds. Certain number of stacks. We go to bed. However, we have AP minus... Wait, minus 1? No, +1. That's Manifest Dream. Latent Dream is just AP minus 1, no other buffs. Yeah, Latent Dream might be better for Lingering Glow. We'll experiment. Okay, everyone's buffed up. All the other kids. Have tried using the Barbara support, Decaf? Barbara makes the team immune to Dream Visit. Oh, does she? That... I actually might like that better than A-Knight then. I don't know if my Barbara is built enough though. But let's see. If I'm not able to beat this guy by turn 16, I'll go ahead and back out and take a look at that. Thanks for the advice, Mizuya. Much appreciated. That would be really helpful. Because like the Lingering Glow team kind of relies on being awake to do their extra actions and Lingering Glow thing, right? That also let me take full advantage of the extra AP that this whole thing gives in the first place.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
Do I think Poison could excel here? I vaguely remember that someone else who does the types of thoughts says that Poison is actually useless for this fight. I don't remember the specifics though of why that is. Something about the damage output not being high enough. Sorry, I can't get more specifics on that. I haven't really played Poison for a long time. Mizuyu mentions that Tuesday's Euphoria and Ramona probably. Oh, Ramona's a Poison. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. If they're going to do new things tied to the thought anyway, like tying it to the new character's mechanics makes sense. Although Spathadia having Euphoria is interesting. I wonder if that means they're going to add her into Lingering Glow now, or if perhaps they're going to up, specifically burn, outside of just Beryl. I don't know. Beryl is true limited, so like there are folks who are only able to experience the Lingering Glow just from Isolde Euphoria. So maybe Spathadia will be an alternative, like main DPS Lingering Glow. I am quite curious.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen.
Yeah, Little Boxing Dragon is in Linger Glow team. Ah, thank you, Mizuya. There we go.
Petit papillon, pourquoi brûles-tu?
A glimpse beneath the veil.
Oh, you could actually use the turn to move to like offset that rank down thing.
Of fate.
Huh. Interesting.
I will remember your names.
A single nuker, probably. Dan says, I heard rumors of Beryl being a power crept out of Lingering Glow, but you find that hard to believe. I don't. This game likes to shake things up quite a bit with new mechanics, so I would not be surprised. Remember when Centurion was was the main DPS for Mineral? Good times. And like Madame Lucy was your only viable option for main DPS Dynamo.
I'm no stranger to pain.
Oh, Beryl's dead. Okay, bailing. Oh, Beast, sorry. Did I say Mineral? My mistake. Okay, Beryl died, and this guy was not even out of phase 1. So yeah, we gotta re-strategize here. So what's the specific description on Barbara here? The Sleepy Sheepy. When entering battle, all allies permanently enter the Lucid Dream status. When in this status, cannot enter Dream Visit. Oh, that's literally it. Okay. I guess she doesn't really have an active effect, so I don't really need to build her either. Cool. So apparently Spathadia is on par with Beryl for Linker Glow DPS. Ooh, interesting.
Lorenzo, I'm drinking some coffee right now. Just for you.
Spathadia single DPS versus Beryl's AoE DPS. I see.
Welcome
Which,
to the stream.
with this specific modifier that I have on this guy,
I got you. It means a lot. You're sick and you were up all night? That doesn't sound good, Lorenzo. I probably should be watching Decaf's stream so I can I ended up just having to decide like I wasn't going to be able to finish some of the event things, such as the thing that Decaf is doing right now. So I should probably be watching for tips, but
I'm not
gotta
doing
work on the
time
story,
limited
gotta work
things, so
on
it's
the
fine.
story. You're not what?
I'm not doing time limited things.
Oh, you're not? That thing isn't time.
No.
Oh, there's time limited rewards.
There's a time
to it
limited
though,
reward
right?
on one half of them, but I'm not doing that one anymore.
Yeah.
That one was easy enough
got
to
it.
do.
Got it.
And I think you did it already, right?
I don't think I finished it. I don't think I finished the time limited rewards.
No, okay.
But I kind of had to decide I couldn't finish everything. I finished all the stories. And
You
that
can
was-
you can
that
do
was what I
the
could do.
time limited rewards on auto. Really, you really can.
Huh.
Yeah. As long as you like use Lingering Glow and or I say and or because there's a possibility that you can unlock the second half one, but you can get time rewards on like the first version.
I think the second half is the one that I haven't done.
Yeah. So like
Haven't
as long as you like hit the go button on the time limited rewards and then do it 4 times, you get all the rewards for time limited. So you have one day if you want to do that.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Sorry, Graham, my train of thought again, because like I
No.
was waiting for MJ to finish talking to Lorenzo.
Yeah, I was just trying to.
Oh.
Since Lawrence talked directly to me, I felt like I needed to answer.
Yeah.
Also, good morning, Tangerine. Sorry that you are.
Okay, I'll just wait.
sleeping through your alarm. That's all I had to say. I'm done.
All right. I lost train of thought again, so I'll take a minute to like grab it. Okay, it was. You were talking about single target versus multi-target. Oh, okay. Strategy is single DPS versus barrels AoE DPS. Depends on what you need, but in your opinion, I think it's hard outclass barrel for now. Right. I think with the specific modifier. Right, that's what I was saying. With the specific modifier that I'm using, where this guy's limbs don't come back, Spathodia might actually be better than Beryl. If you use the specific modifier I'm using, to keep the guy from like just having the Shackled Rebirth thing. Unfortunately, what Shackled Rebirth does is also make it so that this guy just has like a much more massive health pool. And so I might actually turn that off. Because I think that's maybe holding me back a little bit more than it's actually helping me, because as you saw earlier, it took me 9 turns to get rid of the limbs. So I'm gonna have to like switch that out. Okay. Twitch side here as well. Oh, I'm just already talking in chat. All right, I'll just like focus up, I guess.
I'm just trying. Last time I talked to somebody, it like ruined your train of thought. So I just thought I'll just quietly do this.
No. I'll do the same. I guess it is a tougher part of like doing different categories while co-streaming. But I might change schedule again next week, so that shouldn't be a problem next time.
Ah. Well, I just didn't want to mess up your train of thought again, so I thought, Twin was just talking about car stuff, so I figured
I figured that I would like join the conversation about Twen, but you're already having it, so I'll just like
well, I mean,
focus
we
on
can
my
have
thing.
the conversation.
No,
I
it's
was
fine.
just having it quietly to be polite. If you want to talk to Twan, go for it. I'm just
I gotta think about numbers and things anyway in my
I was
head.
trying to not upset you and then upset you more. I can't win.
You can. That's okay.
I'm like literally, I was just trying to not interrupt you again because it obviously messed you up. But then I did trying to do that. I guess made it worse. I can't win, you guys.
Oh, I got it now.
That sounds bad, Tangerine. Your brakes falling out. A brake falling off
Let
your
me
car.
be the
is a
shepherd of your
dangerous
dreams.
situation. The consequences of your own action? You mean the ignoring the brakes all this time? Is that the consequence? Wasn't as bad as you thought. Here, see, Decaf, we're talking about it out loud. You could join in.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Like I said, I was gonna do like maths. I was going deep into hyper-focus mode already.
Oh.
So to like let you guys have the conversation. No, I think I'm okay for now. I'll dive back in once I'm like a bit more cognizant, because I've switched modes.
Okay. Got it. Good luck with this fight.
Mhm.
I believe in you. You could do it. Especially with that team. Did new maintenance when I knew it was a problem for a month. About yeah. That's my thing. I do the same thing to Tangerine.
Comme l'a scellé le destin. Just another shift. The tremors of fate. Laundry time.
Huh?
A
How did
sacred
this
charge.
how did this song that I randomly put in
strength
there
in
because
restraint.
it had 2 in the title from my library end up actually
What are you
being so
doing?
perfect for this story? What I'm trying to do now is figure out who this like love interest / crush is. I can't even. I'm having trouble even settling on a gender.
Dérive dans le comme l'a scellé le destin. What I'm good at.
Change genders every chapter.
A ripple stirred.
I mean, I could do that. It could be a gender
Whoa.
fluid person.
You got way louder all of a sudden.
Really?
Prey.
Yeah.
Caught in the woven net.
Like you got into the red on my OBS.
I definitely didn't.
Hang
do
on,
anything different,
sorry.
so it's gotta be.
It's actually hurting. Hang on. Give me a second. I can change the settings. Your volume like jumped up double. Okay, try talking now.
Hello?
Oh, you're back to normal. Okay, weird.
I don't know. Like, I haven't changed my settings in Discord at all this entire time, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Discord doing a thing. All good. I'll just keep an eye on that because that actually hurt.
It's got the automatic gain control on. I can turn it off and on again.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Thank you. We'll see. Hopefully nothing else happens. And I won't have to worry about it.
I can just not talk and just write. I feel like every time I talk.
No, MJ, you're fine. It was just me, like, in my train of thought earlier that I got a little bit thrown off. And just, like, kind of trying to grab it again is, like, difficult for me. It is not on you at all. It is just, like, the way my brain is trying to cope and function. And I have my trying to cope and function with my brain.
Well, and we love and appreciate you, and that includes your brain. So it's on you, Twan. Yeah, you guys blame Twangerine.
No, I was just sharing their important story about car trouble. I switched hyper focus mode, so I stopped paying attention to chat for a bit. So I'm a little bit behind. I'll catch up in a minute here.
Off-topic info dump. I mean, I don't know. Do we have? I feel like we're all friends here. Do we have topics?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, but. Here's an off-topic question for everyone. Has anyone else been experiencing lately for me, and it's everybody's chat, so it doesn't matter whose chat it is. If I'm looking at somebody's Twitch in Firefox, I no longer have the it's been this way for about a week. I can no longer like actually enter anything into the chat. Like I don't have the field.
Restraint is part of the training.
To enter to like be in the chat. Like I can talk in Decaf's chat if I'm in OBS. Like hi. Here I am. But when I look at it in Firefox, and this is at anyone's stream, it doesn't like it first started the other day. I noticed it when I raided somebody, and I like couldn't talk in the chat, and I thought maybe they had like some kind of weird like sub-only chat or something. But no, I could talk in OBS.
Peace and quiet.
I don't know what it is, but I remember Sarlacc saying something about not being able to chat on PC.
Don't worry.
So he was on mobile or something one day. Like, is there a bug? Do I need to update something? What's happening?
A sacred charge.
I guess I remember like being unable to chat in your chat specifically on mobile at one point, but it was mobile things. I kind of like figured it was Twitch being Twitch. And also you said Firefox specifically. I think the only problem I've had.
Tried it in.
You haven't tried it in other browsers yet?
Yeah, I'll try it in Safari.
Right. Like Firefox specifically, I haven't used. I know I've tried Chrome and Edge, Microsoft Edge. Because in Chrome, I can't pin messages for some reason. I think it's some weird combination of the extensions I use in the Chrome browser that make it so I can't pin messages as a mod. So I sometimes go to Edge to do that. But then Edge doesn't really have an issue either.
Safari is fine.
Safari's fine. Okay, so it might be a Firefox thing.
Firefox.
Yeah.
And it's just recent. Like within like it's been like maybe a week, maybe not even a whole week.
It's been. You set it up. You set it up. That.
Yeah.
I couldn't resist.
True.
Okay.
Firefox is working for Twan.
Hang on. I'm trying to get out of hyperfocus mode for a little bit here. Let me hydrate, and I should be able to switch back. Give me one moment, because I was able to get past the first part of the fight here, so I should be able to focus up. I should be able to diffuse my focus here on the two things.
I think there is a Firefox update.
Because I was like doing the math in my head of like, how would I need to what do you call this? Compensate for A Knight not being my support, and now it's Barbara, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, actually, because Barbara's my support, I can do a lot more with Beryl here, so it should be able to like make up the difference there, and then ultimately I can turn off one of the modifiers if it means that the main body has less health. So I guess I'll just look into that. Let's see. Okay, what was the chat saying? Because I completely ignored the chat for like 5 minutes.
It was just me and Twan talking about the browser issue.
Right. No, even before that, like
well,
the car trouble stuff, I completely tuned out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Twangerine's no big deal. Twangerine's brake just fell out of his body.
No big deal, you say?
No big deal.
No big deal, you
While
say?
they were on the...
Okay. Half hour staring at the ceiling.
I park and the brake fell out.
Lorenzo over here just
Says
like fully
Twangerine.
living the Unwell song by Matchbox 20. It seems. Just a little unwell. You know, staring at the shadows on your wall, or ceiling in this case. Mounts on the car. Makes us bad. Metal contact bad. Park. Brake fell out. Okay, at least you parked. At least you parked before the brake fell out. Not mid drive and the brake falls out and you're like, whoop, I guess I'll... That is pretty bad. AutoZone for 2.5 hours, they kind of screwed you over selling you a set of brake pads without the hardware. Consequences of your own actions. Okay, and that's what you were saying earlier about consequences, I think.
Yeah.
In that, like... Oh, here. Explains further. Didn't do maintenance. Found them for a month. Make them change genders every chap. Oh, okay. This is like... all of that, then.
That's me, trying to figure out...
book things. Yes.
Book things. I need to figure out this. I wrote this pitch. Now I have to figure out who are these people, actually.
I mean, talking about, like, maintenance things... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
No. I was just saying, you know, I mentioned this like longtime crush and person in the chat, but like in the pitch, but I really didn't have any concept for who that person's gonna be, so I have to invent this entire character.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what were you gonna say about maintenance?
Oh, I was gonna show the chat my phone. It's kind of hard to see, but my screen is pink now.
That seems bad.
Yeah, it's water damage, I think.
That seems not on purpose.
That's like OLED damage. So I might need a new phone.
Does it work? Like
yeah, it works. Like there. So a couple months ago, I dropped it a few dozen times, and then like parts of the screen are gone. Because I never got around to like buying a new case, and then by the time I like thought about it, I was like, this phone is like 5 years old. I don't need a new case. I don't need to like replace the screen. I'll just buy a new phone at some point. But like funds have not manifested to buy a new phone, so I guess I'll just ignore it. It's pink. It's whatever. I'll just do the Twan thing of like ignoring the consequences of my own actions until it's like actually relevant.
Until you like actually don't have a working phone.
Right.
No
I mean,
phone.
it's not like my life depends on it. It's only all my banking information that's like on my phone. I still have my cards, I guess. I could go to a physical ATM and like check my balance and withdraw money that way, I guess.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, I'll just ignore it.
Fine.
It's like I'll do the demand thing until it's like a real big problem.
Yeah.
This is actually not the
judge
case.
Anyone because I do this with it. This is like my MO. Is hope it fixes itself until finally.
I am of course joking. I'll go into like a store to have the screen replaced. It's a bit on the expensive side. I'd probably be better off like buying a new phone.
I was just gonna ask.
But the cost of like buying a new phone is like 5 times the cost, and I only have enough money for maybe half that, if that even.
Right. So even though it maybe doesn't make sense to repair it, it is what you could do.
It's what I can afford. Yeah. I'm about to do fundraising starting June for like the anniversary music video, and I'm torn on like using all the money to hire musicians and pay the cosplayers versus maybe raise money for new phone. Which like feels a little bit too out there anyway, so I'll just worry about the new phone next year. Maybe after like not next year, after the anniversary. So like after October or September, I'll switch it over to like $1,000 gold to like, well, not $1,000, $500 is fine. $500 gold to like buy a new phone.
I see.
And then transfer all my like banking information and work stuff that affects my livelihood.
Twangerine agrees with your approach, says exactly. I have my parking brake, and the front brakes do all the work anyway, and I can downshift.
That's
great. Great plan, Twangerine. Great. That's great.
Yeah. But no, I will address the problem. Actually, I was joking. I was trying to convince Twan to do the opposite of like maybe in the future continue to do maintenance, even if it's a hassle, and like fix the immediate problem when it comes up. Okay, so catching up with chat here a little bit more.
Got it. Great.
Firefox wrapping their
already changed your
shell code. Hear me out, decaf. Packing tape. Oh, I have tape on my phone already. The screen is like popped out of the phone, which is part of why I think it turned pink. Is I think the screen is like not synced with the like display in the back, which is why it's like creating a like secondary image that's like a different color. Mizuya says on the YouTube side, if this one is still a struggle, maybe you could try Etsy with the Popula support. No pressure, tides ain't going anywhere anyway. I probably try that with Ramona and or Tuesday, or both, I guess. Next patch, because I haven't really tried poison and the patch is about to end. So, you know, this is like my last attempt to do this whole thing.
Peace and quiet.
So I'll try poison next time, but I'm pretty married to Lingering Glow because it's what I'm used to from the past like 80 days of like Tide Pod mode being out, right? Something like that. Like the last patch it was around, so it would have been 80 days or so. Lingering Glow got me like pretty far, so it's what I'm used to. My barrel is also not like P5, so he's not doing as much damage as he possibly could. So that might also be a factor? I don't know. Twan says, I already hit my brakes in the parking lot. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Good job, Twan.
Twan says, I'm a parking lot.
I'm a parking lot.
Is that what Twan meant to say?
I don't know. 15 barrel follow-up actions 1 round. How is this boss still standing? It's because of the specific modifier I gave it, so it has like 4 times its usual health. In exchange, these limbs go away, or are supposed to go away, a lot quicker. It is a typo. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, games.
Restraint is part of the training.
Gotcha.
The tremors of fate.
Mizuki says, I mean, it's still a phone. Only it serves like 25% of what it's supposed to do kind of moment, though. Yeah, exactly. As long as the screen is still tappable, and I can still kind of make out the words, that's fine.
I kind of make out the words. At least, I mean, thankfully, unlike me, you don't rely on your phone to be like your main gaming device or anything.
No. And also I work at home now, so like that's also one less that's one less thing to worry about in terms of like phone usability. It is summer and my doggo is doing a thing where she keeps asking to be let out and then let back in again. And she kind of broke my door. She broke my door so it doesn't close properly anymore. So I have to put a door stop on it. So every time she wants to go outside, I have to move this heavy door stop. And then when she wants to go back in, I have to move it again.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. The door thing I can like fix pretty easily and cheaply, but it's more the problem with like hiring a contractor to actually like stop by because they're always so busy. Hey Colbert, welcome in. Good morning. I assume that you're going to be off to work soon, so thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Let me handle the pain.
Marsha over here offering to handle pain. Yeesh.
Just another shift.
Absolutely, unfortunately. No worries, Colbert. We appreciate you being here. Although that is a good reminder that I am on my last hour of stream here. Actually, a little bit less. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoops. Hang on. I forgot the numbers in there. So ignore that one. What did I just say?
There's strength in restraint.
Coming back in. You just left and you're coming back in again. Okay, I see how it is. Go on. Alright. So, while waiting for like the cooldown here. So it's summer and that means that the dogs would like the air conditioning too. Unfortunately, they don't like to stay in the air conditioning. They like to go in and out of the room to like enjoy both sides of being too cold and too warm, I guess. Because it's like much colder in my room compared to the outside. But you can go ahead and well, actually I didn't shout you out just yet, Colbert. I did the wrong name, but I'll do it again in like a minute. But like this puppy is just like scratching at the door to go in and out every couple of minutes. How hot is it over here? we have record highs. I think we're in like the mid 40s Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. We have record highs these summer months, which it's not great, but it is also kind of what it is. You learn to live with it. You will do the conversion math. Thank you, Colbert. I apologize, I can't do it myself. I'm a little bit on the clock here on this thing. I mean, I'll still do it off stream if I don't have time to do it on stream. But I would like to share the victory with you guys, if that's at all possible. Okay. So I don't have to worry about... I don't have to worry about Enight's ultimate taking up a slot here. So I can just focus really on just the characters casting their cards. And with Barbara's help, even more so as I get extra AP and no adverse effects with that. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's just, like, Texas hot? If that's a frame of reference that people can use. Okay, 100 plus. Yes, I'd imagine it's 100 plus. So, you know, constantly staying hydrated is very important. There we go. Now that's the proper one. Folks can go ahead, click the heart on the chat and follow Colbert over in their channel. They are a... I blank. They are a video game streamer here on Twitch and are also part of the Twitch Pride Unity Guild alongside MJ and myself. They will also be participating in the Raid Train this coming June for Pride Month, and are the next stop on our raid after we do karaoke that day, which is going to be next week.
Alright, Colbert, I'm following right now.
Yeah.
Colbert. I am also in the Twitch Pride Guild, but I am bad at participating.
And I just joined 2 weeks ago, so...
I'm overwhelmed, and like I go to the Discord and I'm so overwhelmed.
It seems to be like a place for what do you call this, volunteer discussions, which isn't necessarily easy to navigate because there's so many channels. And like there's rules there about no self-promotion, which is kind of difficult when everyone wants to talk about what they're doing for streams, you know?
Right, everyone wants to network, right? Like that's, but then
that's one of the rules. Won't go into any more specifics though, because you know they might have secrets.
Right, they might.
Let's see.
I'll figure out how to participate eventually.
Yeah.
Even though I've been in it for like a year.
Okay, MJ.
I'll figure it out. It's been, in my defense, it's been a very hectic year.
The train is part of the train.
No, really? I never noticed.
My debut novel came out, then I had all these deadlines for the second book, and now there's all this other stuff. It's been a hectic year, you guys. Oh, Embercat. Embercat keeps walking in front of my camera, so that my model is a little...
Fate has revealed itself to you.
But she wants pets, and she's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and quiet.
Okay, I am doing way more damage now. But I think I might indeed have to turn off that one modifier that makes the arms killable in exchange for making the main body a little bit weaker. Because I think, as it turns out, the benefit of the limbs dying early only really applies if I don't have all these other modifiers that make this guy so much stronger, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and make it to turn 12, and if I'm not already at a quarter of his health, that means I should like switch that modifier out in favor of like making this guy slightly more killable, except for the fact that, you know, he has these limbs giving him buffs. All right. Yeah, it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, fan. Yeah, yeah.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen.
It is hot in Topeka.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen. Dérive comme la soleil le destin. Ich schwor, dérive comme la soleil le destin.
No floor page cards, so I will settle for the Isolde one instead. So this turn 11. We're dealing millions of damage every single turn.
Prey, caught in the woven net.
But this guy has a massive health pool and will come back to life, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, the modifier might actually make it so he doesn't come back to life. So this might be it. So I would just have to get above 2000 to like secure it. Well, we'll see. Again, if I turn 12 I'm not at a quarter of health, then it wouldn't really be worth it.
And quiet.
I'm fine.
This game mode really needs a lot of experimentation and calculation. Indeed it does. It's fun, but what do you call this? The amount of work that would go into it is not proportional to the reward, right? And the amount of like conditions is, I think, too much even for like end game players like myself, right? There's a lot here that could be improved upon that I'm hoping to see in like future versions, but we'll see. It actually might cause you brain damage. maybe Mizuya, maybe. Like I said, I'll be doing this off stream as well if I don't make it today, because I'm really intent on trying, operative verb being trying, to get as far as I can.
Just another shift. A glimpse beneath the veil.
Just kidding, but still, please improve Lupak. Yes. A lot to be desired. Okay, we're at half health, which I don't think is what we need. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and bail here in a minute. Because like we did pretty fantastically, but it's the combination of like this guy's much more massive health pool, plus the fact that he's healing 6% of HP every single turn, means that I'm not able to quite offset the high damage here with... Wanna go out again? Alright. That was faster this time. Yeah, she fully broke my door.
Doggy thinks she's a cat.
My door doesn't close anymore, which is like bad because, you know, aircon. So the door stop is necessary, but annoying. It's more expensive though to like put up a door stop than it's more expensive to like fix the door than just do a door stop though. So just waiting on the contract to become available. Oh, actually. Wait, maybe? Is this worth it? What's the actual number? 18 million. Nope, that's not worth it. Bailing. No shame in bail. Okay. Yeah, that's why, Dan, that this guy's still standing. Okay, so this is the one modifier I need to change. It's damage dealt down, plus the massive health boost, but it doesn't like... The limbs don't become unkillable. Yep. Okay, is there a different modifier I can put on this guy? Not really. They all kind of have damage dealt down, actually, as it turns out. So I might just like turn it off. Yeah. It's either I keep that one on and change out the AP down, or I just turn it off. And I'm leaning towards turning it off. Because Barbara here, like, gives us quite a bit. The only problem is, now I can only do it at like 2,000 for both. But that's okay, because I still haven't beaten even the 2,200 version. So it might actually still be worth it. Alright. This will be our last attempt for the stream, because it takes a really long time to fight this guy.
Let's go!
Let's go. Doggo cannot regulate body temperature better than me. No, they cannot. Also, when the time comes that they can't, like, go back and forth because I'll be too busy with work, then they really, or then the sun finally comes down, then they won't need to, like, go back and forth because the temperature will stabilize between the two. They shall not get used to the aircon either, as they are not cold-blooded creatures. Oh. Wrong guy. There we go. That was close.
Fate has revealed itself to you.
Laundry time.
But yeah, reminder folks, if you can make it on June 1st, 8 p.m. Central Time, on Monday, if you'd be so kind as to request music for me to sing, and then join us when we raid Callbearer on that day, much appreciated. If you're unable to make it, just leaving a lurk is fine as well, or putting a like on the YouTube livestream link, which is currently up. After the stream is over, I will be getting to work, but I'll be sure to put up all my schedules for the rest of the week as well. I think the only things I don't put up schedules for in the YouTube live stream now is just the editing streams, because the editing streams or the productivity streams, for as fun as they are to do, on the YouTube side, it is poison. For my channel specifically, like, because I don't do exclusively productivity things, my channel is like more of a mix of music and gameplay. The productivity live streams, when I'm not doing specifically like editing for a game, isn't as interesting to folks.
Just like boom.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, I would say the productivity streams are terrible for me on Twitch and as well, but I have no choice but to do them these days.
Because you actually are being productive.
Because I must.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically either that or don't stream, you know?
Right.
A secret reveal.
So I decided I'd rather work on stream and like get to hang out with my friends a little bit.
Of the Sephiroth.
Mm-hmm.
Than just disappear from everyone's life.
Sometimes I forget what MJ sounds like, and then I watch MJ stream and I remember. When you all leave the chat, or really leave my site at any point, I kind of forget you exist.
I mean, I have ADHD. It's practically like that. I like out of sight, out of mind. Not exactly, but I remember as soon as I see people again. But sometimes everything that's not right in front of me disappears.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to pick a name for this character.
Josh. Josh.
It's like taking forever. It's taking forever to pick a name. I think I've decided I want a feminine name.
Restraint is part
for
of
this
the
character.
The tremors of fate.
Sam, but for girls.
Well, that I already have a main character in I Was Teenage Death God.
Mhm.
Charlie's twin sister's name is Sam, so
Ah, okay.
I probably shouldn't do another Sam.
At least not for a
just
while.
Now. Yeah.
Alright, here comes the boss. I am the boss. Well, that's... Okay, that's fine. No.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
Ich schwör, du beschützt. Yes, I got this. I can do it.
I can work with this. Yep.
A glimpse beneath the veil. A secret revealed.
So now these guys' limbs will be just there. They're not gonna die all that quickly. But it does make this guy slightly more killable.
Mm-hmm.
Overall. Yep. We're already dealing way more damage than before, which is a good sign. It just means that my first phase here is going to be a bit tougher, and the margin of error is going to be a lot smaller as well. Because I only have 100 extra points to work with here. Bijoum.
There's strength in restraint. A sacred charge.
Okay, 4,000 is not great for me. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. The math is mathing. Alright, let's keep it going. Oh, Flutter page. Where are your cards? What is this? Okay. No, I'll take it, I guess.
Pas dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
What I'm good at.
By the way, you guys, yes, Ember is just standing, just sitting, like they're just happily parked in front of my webcam.
Ah,
Just
that's why you're not
happy as
moving.
can be. Yeah, no, she's just like,
This is my stream now.
yep. She's just like right here.
I'm no stranger to pain.
So far,
There's
so
strength
alive.
in restraint.
I'm gonna put a couple of pictures in my clubhouse for you guys to see.
Nice. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to ask about getting my own channel in your Discord where I can set up webhooks
Oh, you want
for.
clubhouse?
Wow, that was so fast.
No, I'm excited.
That flip was so fast.
Absolutely. Just tell me what you want it to be called. Though you will have permissions. I give people have like pretty much full permissions over their own channel. Like I do some things by default, but you're welcome to change like my settings, including the name. But if you want to tell me, if you want to like DM or message me what you want it to be called, I'll create it after stream.
Yeah, I figure it's just a place where I can stop flooding your self-promotion channel with like all the plots I'm working on. That way people can like actually self-promote their other stuff and not just see my thing over and over again. And then they can mute the channel that I'm actually doing the self-promotion in. Let's see. Because I have a specific channel in my Discord that has webhooks to other Discord servers set up so that when I'm doing particularly special projects, it like publishes to them, right?
Very cool.
So I could set it up so that that particular channel in your server would do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It gets the published announcements for like creative projects.
Very cool.
Okay, I'm really worried that Flutterpage is about to die here.
Oh dear.
So I might just call this a bust. But like at least now I have more of a strategy compared to before. And it might not happen this patch, and that's okay. But this is the point of like what was said earlier, right? Like this game mode needs a lot of experimentation calculation. The fun I have of like throwing my head against the wall when it comes to endgame content is the, well, I guess video games in general, is the feeling of like progression. You do your best to like learn the mechanics, you do your best to learn how it works, and then you can like physically see that you're getting better, even if the progress is incremental, right? Colbert says, okay, gotta head to work. Have a great day. Bye, chat. Bye, Colbert. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you again soon. I have yet to catch Colbert streams. I don't know when Colbert streams, to be honest. I like make it a point to try to learn people's schedules. Maybe Colbert's like streaming when I'm asleep. That's the only explanation I can think of, other than like Colbert doesn't stream super often. Mondays and Tuesdays. Ah, okay, gotcha. So it's like it's not like every other day or every day. That's why. Okay. I'm used to like streamers being like on a specific time slot or streaming like 4 or 5 times a day. A week. 4 times a day is like a little bit much. Hi, Koala, welcome in.
Koala, welcome. Used to stream 3-4 days a week, but life, yeah,
life. I gotcha.
Oh, Mondays and Tuesdays.
Weirdly, I'm streaming like 5 or 6 times a week now. I'm still trying to figure out the balance of like how do I reconcile the collaboration doing on the weekend with the like long streams I'm able to do on my actual days off. Plus, you know, Reverse's like main patch is about to come out, so that's not gonna improve anytime soon. Okay, I'm a little bit stumped, to be honest. I think Flutterpage is about to die, which is not good.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
I got like 3 bad hands in a row with this run, so I think I might just have to call it. But I'll try to make it turn 9, see what the difference is there between what I had earlier with the revival function like locked versus what I have now, where I'm doing a lot more damage to this guy, but these limbs will not go away, right? Colin says, I went to a super big Comic-Con this weekend. Just gone. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed your cosplays. I'm pretty sure you mentioned before you're doing cosplay for it. I don't remember the specifics of like what cosplay though. But yeah, hope you had fun. Did I show you? You might have sent pictures in your Discord, but I haven't been to Discord since before I went on my trip, so I'm not sure if you like posted the pictures there. Speaking of looking at cute pictures, I must see pictures of Embercat. This is the goal. That's the rule. This is the goal now. Okay, Flutter Page is still alive. Kinda. But not for much longer. Yeah. I see. Yeah, she's just standing in front of the camera. I've been watching SNL again, and there's an actor named Jeremy Colhane who does this like terrific impression of Tucker Carlson. And like some of those phrases are getting stuck in my head. What are we doing? What's going on here? In like the worst, in like the most mocking tone. Which is the way you like kind of like satirize people and make them less effective in their rhetoric. It's just like make fun of them. If only our reality wasn't so absurd to the point where parody feels surreal.
There are photos now in my clubhouse of Embercat standing, like sitting very contentedly directly in front of
a glimpse beneath the veil, a ripple
my
stirring.
webcam. Just not moving.
Just chilling, hanging out.
Cet entour révèle les séphirotes.
Posted in my Discord. Thank you, Koala. Ah, okay. I would imagine that would be general chat then. Or perhaps this is art. Yeah, you posted this as art. Oh, right! Your Apothecary Diaries cosplay. Yeah.
A sacred charge.
Oh, and you found like fellow Apothecary Diary cosplayers as well. Nice. You found a Jinshi. Cool. Koala went as Mao Mao, if that wasn't obvious from what I was saying.
Considering the discovery of a Jinchi, I thought.
Okay, is Flutter Page dead? I don't think she's dead yet. Oh, this guy's shield went up. Okay. That is a headache. Alright, we are about to enter turn 9. It's the end of the world as we know it. Colliver asks, before I go, what is the name of this game? Oh, hang on.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Wait,
No, Colbert doesn't have time to get the
watch your
full
name.
pitch.
Oh.
Remember, Colbert has to go to work.
Okay. Right. Going to work. Never mind.
Okay, but I just want to grab this link real quick. Just the half pitch. Just the half pitch, MJ. Calm down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
It's fine. I'm calm.
This game is called Reverse 999, and it is an LGBT like tragic time travel story. Is the best way I can describe it in like 5 minutes or less. We have relationships between men and women, and in between, we have non-binary representation in this game.
Yes.
The story writing is absolutely fantastic. Like, you would not think that this was a gacha game. It has the best story in all of gacha. We actually have like representation of like different ethnicities, countries, black people, Asians, and like different people, folks around the world. And we have objects. Yes, little objects come to life that are playable as well. You see this sheep in the corner? That's a playable character. We have a dog that's playable too. That link I just posted is a sponsored link, not from me. It is a different Reverse 999 content creators like sponsored link. But if you'd be so kind, if you're going to play it anyway, download it through that link so that Bluepock knows that people are interested in sponsorships and will sponsor more people, and maybe me too at some point. But also that streamer is like really cool, so you go support them too by downloading their link if you're gonna do it anyway. And don't wait for me to get sponsored before you play the game. Play the game now, because there's so much good stuff in it, and it's one of the few live service games that actually like not only reruns event and story stuff, but makes them permanent. So FOMO is not as big of a thing compared to other games that are live service. Okay, that's the pitch. Check it out if you have time. It's super good. Hope you have a good day at work.
Have a good day, Callbearer. Good to meet you. Someday I'll participate in the Pride Guild.
In being a streamer as part of a guild with
streamer,
like
or a big guild.
networking.
One day I'll actually do something like that.
Comme la seule restrainte is part of dérive dans le flot.
Last an introvert.
Yeah.
A secret reveal.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mizuya. This one is basically cooked. I only have 2,046 points left. Even if I get rid of the limbs now, this guy's health is just too high for me to actually like put an actual dent in it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try two different tactics. One is to, I guess I'll keep the revival thing, because this guy's limbs are just that beefy. And the damage taken, although it does help, isn't enough to offset just from removing that. Instead, I will take off the AP plus AP -1 thing, so I can do more damage per turn. But put in a different modifier, because I think I would still need one in order to actually like get through this guy's massive health pool, right? Or get to the massive health pool. Get this massive health pool and also be above 2,000. Excuse me. Now there's also a possibility I am overthinking this, which is entirely possible, because I think there's supposed to be like extra points you get at the end. But I have yet to beat anything above 2,000 to actually figure that out. And I would need to do that twice, because like it's the variant challenge, right? The Jinchi and the pick is Panya. Oh! I didn't recognize Panya without the facial hair. Holy cow. Panya shaved for the picture? Panya's beard is gone. It'll be back in 2 days, but like... That's awesome. I'm so happy to see you two, like, just nerding out and having a good time. He looks very different without his beard, for sure. Okay, I think this is my last turn. I just want to see where this goes. Like, I had like terrible hands for 3 of my like 9 turns here. But I think that it does give me a bit more insight into what I can do better next time. Unless I didn't actually do the thing. Wait a second. No, I did the thing. Okay. I was gonna be like, did I just forget to turn off the modifier and I just thought I was doing more damage? No. This is actually it. Okay. So modifier back on, and I'll remove the AP thing so that I can deal with this guy, I guess. Oven timer went off. Better finish the boys' work food. Alright, have a good time. Baking, I think? I guess you can cook in an oven, right? Chicken or birds food. Shepherd's pie. Yeah. Enjoy your cooking / baking. I mean, I got farther for sure. But like, not far enough, because I only have this many points left.
There's strength in restraint.
So I think ultimately the revival mechanic is the no revival mechanic is worth it in the end. To get rid of the buffs. I just have to think of a way to like up how much damage I'm doing per turn in exchange, right? So it's either the AP modifier has to go away or the healing modifier has to go away, but like one of them has to change. so I can actually get to this like point in the fight and then finish them easily, right? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just like run an auto for a bit while I say goodbye to chat. Because Mizu is right, this one is cooked. For Twitch folks, here is our raid message and our sub-raid message. Let's go another. If I do this, I'll sure work. And in the end, be welcome with another trial and error. Exactly. So I'll keep trying to do this off stream, on my break and my lunch, and a little bit after work. Oh, I guess I can't end just yet. I got one more thing I gotta do. Well, it'll take me all of like 10 minutes, so I can do it right quick. But I will be back tomorrow. We are going to be playing Deadlock for the first time. It is a third-person top-down shooter game featuring several voice actors that you may know, such as Matt Mercer. Actually, a lot of the voice actors in Deadlock are also the voice actors in Overwatch, I think about it. And I'll be doing tutorial the whole time, because, like, I do not know how to play that game, and I'm also terrible at shooters. So, thankfully, my opponents are going to be bots, so I should be okay. But, like, overall, it's gonna be an experience. So join us for that. And if you want more Reverse 1999 content, I'll be back to do that on Friday. Wait, what day is it today? Today's Wednesday. Okay, yes. Time zones are weird. I'll be back playing Reverse 999 on Friday. Playing through the event or main story. I'm not sure if it is an event or main story, actually. We'll see. If Verdant shows up, it's a main story. I guess that's the only way to know for sure, right? Oh, that is a... Yeah, that's a scammer. Okay. Goodbye. Did Saribot block that one on MJ's side? Yep. Okay. Good job, Saribot.
Oh, and that one too.
Oh, good. A second one, which means we're doing something, right?
Saribot is a good bot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm good at.
Okay, I will say, without the revival thing on, I was able to get it to a much lower state of health. Unfortunately, the points was not worth it. Yeah. So I'll have to like maneuver around that with the revival mechanic on.
I will remember your name.
I think it is doable. I just have to like figure out a way to like balance the score plus actual killability of this thing.
There's strength in restraint.
Actually, you know what I should do? I should, before I do my actual next run, I should let this play out off stream and then collect the rewards for defeating the level 22 version of it. Then I can tackle it for 4K points. Because then I can at least say that I did something right. You know? Technically 5K triple S isn't doable before Lawrence Butterfly. Probably the Miracle, probably. This guy's still alive? Jesus Christ.
I can do it.
I should maybe bail, because like it's gonna be a while and I got a thing I want to do before the stream ends. Could you die for me, please? This is only for the first phase too, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Flutterface, you do your ultimate. If this doesn't kill this guy, then we're heading out here. But like, it's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, there's a phase 2. Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Endgame boss trying to leave. Go home, you're drunk.
Peace and quiet.
Because last patch I actually missed out on this. So I want to make sure to do this patch before I forget. Because that's like 400 clear drops that I threw in the trash, you know? I'm gonna get that much back and then some from like being a content creator for this game, but also like my guy, let me do my thing. Anyway, I should do it now before I forget. It was a nice try, yeah. Like we got real close here. And I know it's doable. I just have to like adjust my strategy, and if I can't do it this patch, I can do it the next patch, but I would like to try until the end. Okay. No, that guy still has like 22 million health. Okay, I was just checking. Just looking. I was just shopping. I wasn't gonna buy anything. Please stop trying to sell me things. Okay. Alright, before we go... Oh, just get a P5 Lawrence Butterfly? Is that all? Is that all, Demerico?
Raindrops are like transient thoughts. They fall into the ocean and merge into a great...
Let's do voice acting. Carvings on the suit... sunstone. I was gonna say suitcase. Carvings on the sunstone. Brush away the dust. The gods welcome you. Swipe away to brush the dust on the wall. I'll read this as Head Onion.
Tezcatlipoca. Location: a museum in New Mexico City. Exhibition hall: Tezcatlipoca Gallery. The Aztec god Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror, ruled as the first sun, a trickster god. Tezcatlipoca embodied conflict and change. He often changed his appearance and summoned illusions to beguile, test, or destroy people. He was known to play tricks on royalty, bringing entire dynasties to their end. This capricious god of the first sun emitted only a dim light, up until he was struck from the sky by Quetzalcoatl. In anger, Tezcatlipoca transformed into a jaguar to devour the people. This relief is a replica of the original wall carving. Note that the obsidian mirror placing his right foot is not an error. Depictions of Tezcatlipoca use symbolic imagery in place of his foot, which he used as bait to subdue the giant monster Cipatli.
Okay, I have 2 ideas now for the next patch in terms of meme videos. We got Coco, and now we also have Road to El Dorado, because that Jaguar transformation reminded me of like the climax of that movie. Kind of poetic. I'll read this as Zima. Did your history begin with myths or with agriculture? The second sun rose, but then the wind came. A storm devoured the sun and blew Quetzalcoatl from the sky. The wind stopped. No longer trapped in the wind, you became bound to agriculture instead. Yes, the storm destroyed the blazing sun, but it also anchored you to the scorching lands. Crops became not only your foods, but also the foundation of calendars and metaphors for society itself. You and your brothers and sisters lived and died by these crops. Your mind absorbed knowledge of weaving, refining, and writing. Your body learns to farm, to battle, and to innovate. Your soul planted a civilization, both glorious and heavy. And next one here. Huh. Oh, it's 2 people. Okay. I guess I'll read this as Lawrence Butterfly for 1. And let's go Verity for the other.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation to this important academic exchange.
Hang on, let me try again.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation to this important academic exchange. How should I address you?
Why do you ask? You're not my people.
I am who I am. The rain and life. Alright. A rain of fire destroyed the world you nourished. Does this mean there was a critical failure in your career as a manager of the eras? No, actually, there's someone else. Okay, one more change. I'll read this as Ulu instead. I'm so glad you accepted my invitation to this important academic exchange. How should I address you? Why do you ask? You're not my people. I am who I am. I am the rain and life. Alright. A rain of fire destroyed the world you nourished. Does this mean there was a critical failure in your career as a manager of the eras? Well, the rain of fire burnt my people's flesh and crops. It was merely part of the cycle of balance. So, you accept destruction as the price for maintaining the balance? Perhaps. An interesting perspective. What advice would you give to people who became butterflies and were reborn? I would advise them to become creatures that can hold water, whether it be tears, blood, or molten metal, and accept the cycle once more. Yeah, I wonder who that's supposed to be, actually. I don't think that's anyone we know. Dan is surprised how much easier the Wailing World stages feel. They're challenging, but you get to throw 6 teams in a row at it. Yeah. At least, right? I'm gonna go with Nautica for this one. Day 4. After 4 Ethel. I may be the last chronicler of this world. That goddess of the jade skirt and shawl, deity of all rivers and lakes, her tears from the past have become today's flood. Temples, cornfields, stone houses, everything was swallowed in an instant by the deluge of water rushing into the valley. I was lucky. The goddess left me a canoe. Although wave after wave has tried to engulf this little boat, it remains afloat. Night has fallen. On the water's surface, there's something glimmering in the moonlight. As I look closer, I realize they're people. No, fish. Their skin shimmers with scales. Their hands flatten into fins. Their feet fuse into tails. The people have transformed into fish. They leap from the water, offering their respects to the living. I raise my hand in return. The fourth sun destroyed the world, but I was spared in the end. Tremble, tremble before her sorrow. Okay, last one. Let's read it in this voice. When I saw you, you were standing on a road carpeted with marigolds. The stained glass window overhead reflected the warm light of countless homes, my lord. Children danced around you with sugar skulls in hand. You held a brush dipped in glaze, painting an image of Tonatsu onto your beloved Pacho Quinzo. You and I live beneath the fifth sun, my lord. The world's movement continues tearing old rifts open and creating new fractures. The earthquakes may never stop, but will they be this world's end? It is hard to say. In truth, the world exists in eternal chaos, forever constructing and deconstructing, gathering and splitting apart. Perhaps your mission is to keep walking this road towards destruction, praying the glaze never dies. Praying the glaze never dries, my lord. For the world is still growing, and we must leave behind more unfinished works to keep creating joy in our lives. Alright, with that, I shall send you over to MJ, everyone.
I'm about to end as well.
Whoops. Well, okay, I'll rate someone else then. Right. Whoops. I didn't realize what time it was.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let's go ahead and read and run someone else. If I can't find a reverse streamer, I can at least read and run someone we know plays reverse. Like GSC Nation. Aruhio streaming. Perfect. Okay.
Again, here's our raid message and our sub raid message for those of you who are subbed. Here on Switch, if you'd be so kind as to copy that raid message, I would appreciate it. And we're gonna head on over to Arohere's playing Reverse 1999 right now. Arohere's a bit of a relatively new streamer and just hit affiliate, so please congratulate them over there. You can also go ahead and check out the rest of their streams and their content. They also play Honkai Star Rail as well as Reverse 1999, among other things. So I'm not looking at the camera right now. I'm like fixing my things for getting ready for work. Not going to be late or anything like that, but I should like get to things. So again, I'll see you guys tomorrow or on Friday.
A bigger raid?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, are you going with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go with decaf as soon as it lets me raid decaf. We're gonna raid decaf, and then we'll just all go.
Okay.
There
Sure.
we go.
Let me hit the command again then. Wow, Raiders! Look at that! How was your stream?
GSC Nation raided the simulacrum with 9 fractals.
No, just raid.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, as I send you off. And just want you guys to keep in mind and remember that Decaf NVIDIA is Creative Commons Attribution, non-commercial share alike 4.0 international license. Off you get. Actually, I think I have to do it again because I'm not going